All right. Can everybody hear us out there in chat? I'm seeing nods. I'm hearing yes. Chat, say something. Yay. Okay, cool. We got sight and sound. Beautiful. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Symphony. Symphony Entertainment, Gaming, and Arts is a gaming company that focuses on horror systems, indie games, organic content, and player agency to bring a symphonic approach to horror role playing. Tonight, I will be your host. I am Matt Doc Tracey, usually go by Doc, and this evening we're playing my new scenario, Maiden Mother Crone for Call of Cthulhu. This, along with 11 others, is going to be compiled into an upcoming anthology called The Year of the Goat, being organized by Heinrich Moore and Evan Perlman. We're hoping to have this out by the end of the year, if not early next year. So keep an eye out for that because it's going to be 12 amazing scenarios that you can buy in one giant bundle. It's going to be great. Now, we also have one announcement. Symphony Entertainment has a Patreon. If you like this content and would like to help us create more, please back the Symphony on Patreon. You can check that out at patreon.com/Symphony Entertainment. Now, for the scenario, content warnings have been discussed with the cast and crew. The X card is in play. X's can be sent via private message. No judgment passed, no questions asked. We will also be using the yellow, green, and red traffic light method, which can be called by any cast member at any time. Now, with all of that said, you may recognize some of this cast. You may have gamed with them before. You may have seen them around in the world, perhaps wandering the streets looking confused because they failed a real life sanity roll. So let's unveil the cast themselves. Cast members, please introduce yourselves. Tell us where we can find you, some of the things you do. And today's random get to know you cast question, which not even Bridgett, who's doing the back end on this, knows, is a Pop Tart a ravioli? So let's start off with lore. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, etc., etc.
All right, I am Lore. You will find me hanging out in the Symphony Discord. Yeah, I also run a monthly queer gaming meetup locally. So if you're in the Central Virginia area, hit me up on the Symphony Discord, and more than welcome to have you come hang out with us. So, Pop Tart or ravioli?
Is it a ravioli?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, okay. The chat seems to have opinions about this as well, so we're gonna move along with the cast. Jesse, tell us who you are, where we can find you, some of the stuff you do, and is a Pop Tart a ravioli?
I have so many thoughts on that, but first I'll introduce myself. I'm Jesse. I in my daytime am a grant writer, GI advocate, in gaming and out gaming, and I'm on the board of Tabletop Gamers. And I don't know, I love playing games, loving having fun. And is a Pop Tart a ravioli? Well, technically, if we're only going technically. However, I don't feel like it is in the spirit of a ravioli.
Ooh, interesting nuanced take. Not in the spirit of a
Of a,
ravioli.
yeah,
We'll take it.
it's not
We'll
a
take
spirit.
it. All right, and let's see. Next up, we have Mary. Same question. Tell us who you are, where we can find you. Pop Tart, ravioli.
Mary G. You will find me on the Symphony Discord as anti.m or over on Bluesky, anti-m.bisky.social. I also worked for a company called the Game Steward. So if you missed a Kickstarter game, you might find it there. So gamesteward.com. I would say a ravioli is a Pop Tart is definitely a ravioli because
All
it's
right.
a flour-based shell. It's just sweet rather than savory. So
See,
100%.
this is what we look for with this. Y'all, Jesse's shaking a finger. But before she can, we're going to move on to Tracy here. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, etc.
Hello, I'm Tracy. On just about any social media, except for X. I'm Mythical Magpie, and I am most recently on Sanguine Arch, another one of Symphony's series, and I'm having a blast doing that. So check that out on YouTube and or Twitch. And is it a ravioli? Okay, I'm gonna just say this really quickly. There's a difference between pasta and bread. Now, technically, it's made kind of like a ravioli, but there's a difference between pasta, which is boiled until it gets cooked, and bread, which needs to rise and leaven and stuff. So I'm going to say, unfortunately, no, I don't think so. But a hot dog is a sandwich. That's all.
Oh, dropping the hot takes on the way out.
Those are some
Wow.
fighting words.
Those are fun. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to follow it up, but I'm Doc. I'm your keeper tonight. I can be found all over various discords. I usually have Doc or some variation thereof. For Symphony, I've been changing out dog breeds in my name, so like right now it's some variant of Doc Bernie's Mountain Hoe, something along those lines. So please feel free to ping me on stuff, especially if you want to talk about the scenario because I'm excited to run it. I do think a Pop Tart is a ravioli for all of the reasons that Trace said it's not. But let's not waste any more time and jump right into this scenario, shall we? The year is 1993. It is mid-October in a small, unnamed town that could fit anywhere from Maine to Vermont, maybe even Massachusetts. And our 4 intrepid investigators for the evening have been called to the Parker home to help investigate a missing persons case. They received a report that a young teenager is thought to have run away, and the parents have said, hey, we really need you to find our daughter. Her name is Beatrix. She is 17 years old, and they just really want you to bring her home. So as I like to do with my scenarios, I kind of jump in media res of, you're on your way to their house. Who's driving? Not everybody at once.
I mean, I think we all know that I'm not the one to drive. I got a hot temper, and let me tell you, we don't want road rage on the way to a crime scene.
Being our rookie, I'm not sure I'd be the one driving either.
I guess I could be, but I'm also like getting my notes and whatnot together. But I think I could drive because I feel like
All right. So June, you're driving along and you can see the houses. This is this idyllic neighborhood. All the houses look the same as you drive by. Oh, we have not decided actually. Before we go too far, as you're pulling up to the house, why don't you all roll luck? I even wrote it down. Do not forget to have them roll luck, and completely forgot to do it again. So everybody jump in, roll 3d6, multiply the result by 5. That way you cannot blame me if you have a bad luck score because you did it to yourself. Hopefully I'll have at least some decent amount of luck as we'll perhaps call for some group luck rolls. Or maybe not. We never know. Never know how this is going to go. So you do manage to find the house, and June, you park the car in the front. And you see neatly trimmed hedges along the house. That simple 2-story colonial. And as you pull up, obviously not with the sirens, I'm not trying to draw too much attention. A middle-aged gentleman kind of walks out of the door, crosses his arms, and waves you into the house.
hello, sir.
I take it you're here about my daughter?
Yes, we did get call. We're here to just get some information.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. I'm Jeffrey. He extends a hand to you.
Hello, sir.
Please come in, come in.
The rest of the gang.
The rest of you, I'm assuming, are following in, or you can stay in the car and have June do the whole investigation.
Yep. I'm waiting for them to introduce one another, and then I'm going to go up and give the man the strongest handshake he's probably ever gotten from a woman. Sergeant Wilson, Joyce Wilson. Pleasure to meet you, and we're happy to help out however we may at this point.
Shakes his hand like, okay, yeah. Please come in, yes. And he waves you into what looks like their living room. There's a couch, small coffee table, TV. Very, very suburban, almost like the interior, Better Homes and Gardens type deal. But you see in there's a middle-aged woman standing there as well, and she, wearing her apron, just looks distraught. Her makeup is running a little bit. Looks like she's tried to touch it up but failed miserably at it. And she introduces herself as Angelica. Yes, we're Beatrix's foster parents, you see. We've we've been taking care of her for a while now, and well, she's our only child that we've been taking care. We've been raising her for a while now, and it's hard with the teenager that she just doesn't want to talk to us about things. And she left this note. And for our players, I'm going to drop the plain text version of that into our Zoom chat. For Bridgett, that is handout number 1.
I don't think Toby introduces himself, but just immediately starts asking questions.
I
Yeah,
guess
looks at
I'll-
yeah,
So,
looks at the
would you mind reading the note then for us, Toby? We'll say he hands it to you. Just
okay.
this is a
And
note that we found.
Angelica and Jeffrey, I refuse to call you mom and dad. You're not my parents. You never will be. You don't even act like it. When you find this note, I'll be gone. I'll find a family that cares about me. One that won't call me stupid fucking names. My name is Beatrix. It's not hard to say all 3 syllables. Beatrix. Try saying it once in a while. Don't try to find me. Goodbye.
Also, on that note, they point out that don't mind the picture there. She was a bit of an artist, you see, and she looks like she tore this off one of her sketch pads.
Oh well. And how old is Beatrix?
17.
Oh, okay.
She loved to remind us that she was so close to being able to just leave home as a teenager.
How long does she live here?
She's been here for about a year.
I will flip open my handy dandy little notebook and start
Yeah.
jotting things down. While they are talking about the house or the family in the note, I'm just kind of getting a look. I've been doing this for a while and I'm just kind of getting a look. I know that the house is pretty well tended. But is there anything like, can I notice anything out of place that would stick out to my trained and seasoned eye?
To your trained and seasoned eye, it looks like the house was recently cleaned before you all showed up. Somebody clearly ran a vacuum around the house. Even the baseboards are pretty clean.
Would you mind if we took a look at her room?
Oh yes, we left it just the way when she disappeared. And they kind of look at you and say, "Well, I know we said in the report that it was only about 2 days, but they both look at each other nervously. Really, she's been
How
missing
long?
for a month.
A
A
month.
month.
Okay. Well,
She's run away before. She does this all the time. She grabs her sleeping bag and goes out into the woods and she always comes back. I swear she's always come back.
I'm
Was
gonna
there
go ahead. I was gonna actually look over to the Proby, and have you encourage you to talk.
was there anyone when she would disappear like this? Was there anyone she would hang out with? Is there any, is there a group of friends we can contact?
yeah.
Well, there's her friend Jessica, who she lives next door, and you see this look come over Jeffries' face of this what he's about to say. You almost feel like he's relishing the fact that he can dunk on this person. Well, she was always with that old Joe fellow.
Old.
He's a homeless handyman around town.
Oh.
When you know
Old.
nobody's seen him lately either.
Do we know who Old Joe is?
You've probably heard about him. Maybe you've heard he does work for people for a much cheaper price than a proper contractor. He's the kind of guy that just you give him a warm meal and he'll do your drywall.
Sure. Old Joe is Old Joe, but so she's been gone for a month. how
Well, I thought
often did
we thought
she?
you were camping.
Right, but how often did she disappear for? Like, how many times has this happened?
This is during the school year.
It is, yeah. Well, the school called and said they hadn't seen her, but well, every time we try to bring it up to her, she just yells at us. So we kind of let her do her own thing. We were actually we were trying to have a family trip soon, going out to Cape Cod and just enjoy ourselves as a big family, try to get some bonding together. And well, she was just really she was excited for it.
What's my read on them talking about her? Do they actually seem fond of her?
You can make me a psychology check
Okay.
if you would like.
I would also like to do one for a different
Yeah.
I just there I think Detective Miller is going at it from a do they like her kind of standpoint.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going, are they just bullshitting us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the bullshit psychology and I need to roll real low.
All right, I got a regular on mine. Success.
Regular says you were trying to find out if they actually like her. Yeah, they seem to
Yeah.
really care about her. They wanted
Okay.
what's they you feel like you get the vibe that they wanted what's best. They thought this trip was gonna fix the family and maybe they could all sing Kumbaya.
I
How
can't
did
get a
yours
beat on
go?
them and it just makes me mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think June wants to kind of see like not if just like what's the like house like everything looks really clean. So like, did they do something? Is the kind of vibe I think.
It's very very obvious they cleaned the house, and I can even add with that psych roll there for Detective Toby. Like they clearly care about their daughter to try to connect with her, but the cleaning of the house, you almost get the vibe they're worried about showing a dirty house to cops.
Hey,
Mhm.
you guys have it's very clean here. I don't know if you've been cleaning it yourself, ma'am, or if you've got a
Oh well,
cleaning
well,
person.
we always try to keep the house very nice. I mean, you know how neighbors can be when you see a dirty house. If they knew that Beatrix was missing, well, they'd be just we'd never hear the end of it down with our neighbors.
Did you clean Beatrix's room?
I never I no I Angela kind of smiles. The last time I tried to clean her room, she threw a shoe at me.
Sounds like
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't go in there. She shouted something about respecting her privacy and leaving her be, and so
so even though she's been gone a month, you didn't go in their room at all?
I I was afraid she'd come back through the window and was going to yell at me.
Sarge, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and take a look.
I have on my little notepad,
Mhm.
check carpet to see if anything's been moved, and I show it to you. I just kind of like tilt it to you. Um, it's probably something that I have brought up as as you've been training, especially if a house has been recently cleaned. Just kind of look to see if there's any like grooves that are normally like in the carpet from things that have and might indicate that furniture has been moved.
Right.
I just kind of show that to you and nod.
All right, so we'll follow the probie going to check out Beatrix's room. You're taking up a flight of stairs to a room just across a small hallway, and you can see even the top of the stairs. The carpets have been recently vacuumed. You still see the track marks from the vacuum going over it. So maybe in the
Uh,
last hour.
are there any
Mm.
pictures of her, of the two of them and Beatrix anywhere on any of the walls?
There are. You see a young teenage girl with brown hair just scowling in the photos, or if she's smiling, it's that face of, I'm doing this because I have to, not because I'm happy.
Oh, I see you. Was that at J.C. Penney?
How did you know? Yes, we tried to get a nice Christmas card, and this was the
I
best we got.
I really thought about getting that background.
It's a good one. I mean, we tried. We went through a few of them, but of course, by the time we picked one, Beatrix was ready to leave, so we just figured take what we could and go. We have a nice wallet size for it that we have.
Oh, Oh, that might help us in the investigation. Could I if you have any extra, could I have one?
She pulls one out of her purse and yeah, of course, of course.
I'll put it with my notebook.
And in her room with Proby there, you see a quintessential 90s era teenager room. She has the torn out magazines stuck to the wall of all the Hollywood heartthrobs. There's a white wooden desk with a slight pink trim with a picture of who you would guess is Jessica and what looks like her best friend. Of all the photos, this is the first one you've seen her smiling in. She got a corkboard on one wall with what looks like a sheet of paper of a schedule with local harvest grocery tacked across the top of it. On the desk, there is a leather diary and a hairbrush, as well as a very, very, very old school early Windows computer.
Could I grab the diary?
Sure. You pick up the diary and it looks like it has a lock on it, but the second you pick it up, the lock just falls right off. This diary has clearly been opened with something that's not a key.
Oh.
Hmm.
Did you happen to you weren't curious at all since she's been gone a month? I just noticed the lock just fell off of this.
And Angelica goes, "Oh, really? I can't imagine how that would happen.
Oh, huh. No, okay. So, like you said, I just want to make sure that it's things are feeling tense and a little traumatic, but you haven't been in here at all since you last saw her a month ago.
No, I haven't touched anything." And you see the bed is neatly made, hasn't been slept in a while. You think you see something under the bed, maybe, but you're not quite sure. She says, "Oh well, I just please just be careful here. We try to keep it nice for if she comes back. I want it to look exactly as she left it because that's what it would be the best for her that she wouldn't yell at us about it."
While she's talking, I'd like to go over and look under the bed.
Oh, sure. As
I was gonna say-
as Angelica's saying, she's like slowly backing away, like, no, I just you officers do your investigation, and under the bed looks like a plastic Dasani bottle. It's got a strange liquid in it.
What color?
It's a greenish yellow. It's almost like as you tilt the bottle, it's viscous, almost like the consistency of condensed milk.
Hmm.
And Proby, as you pick that up, you can feel the bottle kind of crack a little bit in your hand. And some of that substance gets on your hand.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah,
Rookie mistake for the
100%.
rookie. And in fact, it's such a rookie mistake. Could you give me a power roll, rookie?
Yes, 51 under 55.
All right, 51 to 55. So the substance in there kind of it creeps out of the bottle itself, and where your hand is touching it, it feels like it's burning a little bit. And as you kind of try to shake it off a little bit, you realize your hand has a purplish discoloration.
Oh, jeez.
And as this is like burning and painful, suddenly, almost like a warm hug comes over you. You feel warm, like somebody just took a blanket out of a dryer and just wrapped you in it. But this is real strange.
Oh.
So with that sensation, would you mind rolling me sanity, rookie?
Yeah. That's a fail. 84.
A fail. Okay, so I'm going to take from you 2 points of sand.
Okay.
I think June's like a sergeant. Your proby is touching. That's
I don't.
something's-
This is. I don't know what this is.
I'm going to make my way upstairs because I had previously decided to stay down, but that sounds like unhappy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make my way up, and literally my boots are stomping way heavier than they need to. I just really want people to know that I'm here. And so and now I'm getting frustrated. So I'm stomping up the stairs and looking to see what I'm looking at.
You see Proby under the bed, kind of
yeah.
shaking her hand of like something clearly touched her that she didn't like, but
Wiping it on the carpet, on the
Would you-
bedspread.
as you wipe it on the
Please
carpet
stop.
in the bed,
Please
it's
stop.
leaving this nasty stain behind.
Proby, freeze. Freeze.
Sorry, Sarge. Sorry.
What have you touched?
It's a.
And I hold this
It's
out.
right there.
No, but it
Don't don't
grab into my pocket for
Yeah, it is dripping off of your hands now. You're like holding the bottle out. It's just the bottle is clearly compromised.
June grabs some tissue. Here, Sarge.
I think I have like little evidence bags, and I'll open it and have them put it in. Immediately go wash your hands. Now.
Yes, Sarge. Yes, Sarge. And I'm exiting to the bathroom.
So I put it in the baggie and hand it off to Juniper.
No. I that's I don't want to.
You don't want.
I'm just press. No, I don't want it. Thank you though.
She'll put it in one of her pockets.
Can I just want to take a quick picture of that first though, because
this entire room is going to need to be photographed immediately.
Yes.
As you're putting the bottle in there, you can hear it cracking, like how bottles, when they get kind of old, they get that brittle feeling to them. This bottle is utterly compromised in the bag. You just have a pool of this liquid.
Joyce is too old for this shit. She's taking it back out of her pocket, and going to take it someplace that like looks like a bathroom, and sitting it on the counter for a moment.
Okay. Yeah, you got Proby in there washing their hands.
Yeah, scrub.
It's not coming off, but the blistering has stopped.
Oh, there was blistering.
Mild blistering. Like a welt form that's kind of like a bug bite.
Yeah, it's still coming,
Nothing
Sarge.
bad at all.
So I'm not particularly familiar with how things were done in the 90s. Is there
Not well.
Well, what I mean is not well.
not well at all.
Like specifically, like how they would handle contamination. Would I call in a backup unit? I don't.
It's up to you.
No.
They didn't. They didn't.
Because
all
most of
those
the time
Ebola
it'd be
movies.
the whole back to my hunch.
Right.
I'm at the very least, I don't want to further break it. And since I don't have my case, which is probably in the car, I'm going to set it on the sink, so that my pocket doesn't break it, because it seems to be very delicate.
Yeah, Sarge, I apologize. But this has affected me somehow. There must be some sort of, I don't know, it seeps through your skin. But I definitely feel odd.
You have got to be shitting me.
It looked like a bottle. I'm sorry.
It definitely was a bottle at one point.
Jenkins, you need to go. Do they have baking soda in the house? Do they know what this is?
I don't know.
You can go ask them.
Find out whether they have baking soda. That I'm not one of those eggheads that knows enough about chemical compounds. We don't even know what this is. It could be Ebola for all we know.
Ebola was a thing back then.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll go find the foster mom, Angelica.
Yeah, she You go looking for her, and meanwhile, as was communicated, it sounds like June is reading the diary.
Yeah. June opens it up June took a few pictures, winds that, back a couple pictures, winds it, and says, "All right, that's I can't believe that rookie touched that. Oh, let me read this."
As you grab a diary off of a desk, Bridgett, would you mind dropping handout number 2 to start?
I look at the date. I'm like, "Oh, this is about a month ago, huh?" All right.
The first one was about 3 months ago.
Is the first one about 3 months ago?
Looking for entry 1.
Oh, I missed it.
The one that starts with "I hate it here."
All right, yeah. So about 3 months ago is the date, and it's "I hate it here. Jeffrey left me at the fucking grocery store. Said he forgot that he brought me with him. He's such an asshole. Told me I'm sorry, Bumblebee. What the fuck? My name is Beatrix. He knows I hate those stupid nicknames. Bumblebee, Trixie, B. Ugh. When I told him, he slapped me. I hate it here. At least Jess has some concealer I can use. I wish I had family like hers. Meanwhile, I'm stuck listening to the same shit that Jeffrey and Angelica go on about, how we should try to be a family. Ugh, they're the worst." And then I flip a little more.
There's 2 more pages of relevance. Bridge, this be handout 3, if you would be so kind. More insight into our missing teenager.
And I see that this one's about a month ago. I was like, "Oh, I'm thinking, making a note to myself about the time she disappeared. I found a new gig helping people down at the soup kitchen over by the church. One of the people there, Joe, is really nice. And I'm like a daughter to him. He's so sweet. So what if he's homeless? He's nice. He makes me feel like a person. I'm going camping this weekend with Jess, too. Should I tell dumbass and Angelica? I don't think so." Ha! And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I think Jude's like, "That's probably the last one." Oh, there's another page. This is dated 2 weeks ago. This is amazing. I disappear for 4 days. My jailers barely notice. Did they call Jess's mom? Nope. Didn't even notice I was gone until I came back. If I had money, I'd ditch this town. But I don't, so I can't. And I'm stuck with this family bullshit. They want to be a family. Maybe they should try being actual parents.
Plus, there's some artwork of hers in there as well.
She was here 2 weeks ago, and they knew. And I think it's writing notes, and I'm taking more pictures. I've taken pictures of journal.
So they said she's been gone a month, and
about a month.
And that most recent entry was just a couple weeks ago.
Correct.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, Sergeant, I need you to look at something." And I'll just point to the date in there.
We need to find out her backstory. We need to find out, how did she get to this home? How did she get into this family? Where is her family? These are all important, crucial pieces. I don't know why I'm talking to you. You're not my probie. I need to make sure.
It's fine. I'm just gonna go talk to the parents real quick. Don't worry about it, Sarge.
I understand, but I also need to make sure that the police are able to do police business.
Yeah, but the kid's missing, or who knows? They cleaned up everything. You and I both have seen what happens when they clean up everything.
I pull out the teeny spray bottle of luminol, which we haven't discovered yet is probably really bad for people. And just do a little light spraying as June leaves the room, so I can turn off the lights, and then just do a quick little one over with my flashlight.
There is no sign of blood in the room.
Okay.
There is a weird glowing where Proby rubbed her hands all over the floor to get the substance off, but that's the only thing that's lighting up.
It's got its own bioluminescence almost.
Yeah, well, when exposed to luminol, yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
All right. That's writing that in my notebook and then heading down to all the other gang.
And as you're heading down there, Angela goes, "Did you find what you need up there?"
Oh, a month? She's been gone a month?
Well, we
You
haven't really.
say you're a family and you want to be a family, and suddenly you're calling her by her name when clearly her own stuff says you don't. And she's been gone a month. I need you to tell me, I need you to look me in my face and say that you're positive you haven't seen her in a month.
You're not even a detective. Can you leave it to the police force?
Listen, I don't like mean people.
Mustache stepping in.
You know,
Yeah,
They say,
yeah.
Shouldn't be
Oh,
mean to kids. You should
Well,
never be
oh,
mean to kids.
June, I agree with that, but maybe we should follow some proper police procedure here. For
Sometimes,
once. I mean,
sometimes kids end up in the system and it's bad. And this is one of those times.
they
And you
kind of
kinda
look at
like
each other and say, "Well,
walks over.
maybe a month is a bit much. We did see her sneaking in to grab food and then run out the door again.
Liar.
But she hasn't been in her room in some time.
this looks really bad for you. You know that, right?
And when you say that, they both just lose it. We're trying to keep appearances for the neighborhood. You know how people can be out here. They're very mean people. What was I supposed to
So
say?
you care more
We
about
couldn't raise our daughter?
appearances than you care about Beatrix, huh? More about appearances, I see.
We tried, okay? We tried.
Detective, they forgot her at the grocery store. They forgot they brought her with them to the grocery store and just left her there.
all right.
Was she just an
Sorry?
accessory to you? Do you,
And-
have you ever had another foster child?
No, she was our first.
What do you know of her family before she came?
Well, we know that in the system, her family passed away, and that's how she got into the system. And she'd been passed around from home to home and family to family, she couldn't find some place that she fit in. So we tried our best.
I understand. You tried to do a kindness, but it seems like you were ill-equipped to actually take care of her needs.
And as you're saying that, Toby, Jeffrey walks over to you. You see, you understand. You know who I bet it was? I bet it was that miscreant old Joe. I bet he's a drug addict. I could have sworn he smelled of the marijuana one time when I saw him.
No, it sounds to me like there was a reason she didn't want to be here with y'all. So
You're gonna blame a kind homeless person for your lack of empathy?
And they kind of go, well, yeah, because he's clearly the one who took our daughter.
Your daughter. Okay, sure. No. She you're bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna walk outside.
I need your camera and your skills. We need to
Okay.
take pictures of this residence.
Okay. I'll take pictures.
Where else do you have that she might be hiding? Were she in this house? Do you have a basement? Do you have an attic? Do you have
We
another
don't have either
story?
of those. No, we just have just
Garage?
a few rooms. There's a garage, sure.
Do we have permission to do a search of your house?
Sure, whatever it takes to get her back. But please just try to keep this out of the papers. And they turn to June as they say that, because clearly, she's the one taking copious notes with a press pass around her neck.
I will very as gingerly as I know how to be while I'm mad, like kind of put my arm around June, who looks like about to say some shit. And I'm going to escort June into the back of the like the kitchen dining area, wherever we're not. And is Taylor in the main room with us or in like a bathroom?
Proby was in the bathroom last we checked on them, so
Well, I was headed to Angelica to try to find some baking soda or something to neutralize whatever this is. So I would probably be kitchen area.
I imagine you're just opening shelves or cabinets as you go. Just
Oh yeah, yeah. While they're busy talking, I'm just rooting through
yeah,
stuff.
you find some baking soda. You rub it on your hands a little bit, and you feel that like saponification feeling on your hands a little bit, and
Mhm.
the color gets a little bit better, but there's definitely still like something splashed on your hands.
Okay.
It looks like a mild rash that maybe you'll get looked at later, maybe not. Who knows? I mean, you're Proby.
Can I get a view of the backyard while they're talking?
There's a small yard, very clean, cut grass.
Any recent gardening?
Doesn't look like it.
Make my way back to Sarge.
Okay.
Toby's gonna turn to the parents and is just trying to look as imposing as possible. Even though he's like a larger guy, he's still not very imposing person, even though I mean it's mostly through like effort. But he's really trying to get in their heads a bit. He's like, well, where did Beatrix usually go camping?
Well, there's some woods on the edge of town, but uh, she she usually takes her sleeping bag in a tent, and that's when we know she's gone. Is that she just takes those things with her?
Are those gone currently?
I I'd have to check in the garage.
You haven't checked.
Whenever
Just
she disappears, she gets very upset that if we try to get involved with it, and when she yells at us, we just don't know what to do.
Is there not a placement agency? Like, did
Please
she?
don't call them. Please, we need this.
You need
Oh.
this.
And was this a financial incentive?
It made us feel like whole again as a family. We don't have children of our own, so we brought Beatrix in.
Can I roll psychology on that?
You can, but it feels like they're being
Yeah, okay.
they're
being
dancing
genuine
around
still.
the fact they said they got a kid for looks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did June hear any of that, or am I in the kitchen with the Sarge?
Yeah, you can hear. It's a pretty open enough floor plan. You could hear him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got a little money there. She's missing for a month, but they're still cashing the checks. I know you're kind. I know you're kind.
We're sorry. Just please bring her home for us. That's all we ask.
This is not going to be her home any longer after this.
Yeah, we'll do our best to find her, but
And they just
we'll see.
both start crying. Like, please just find that old Joe fellow. I bet he took her. She didn't go. She doesn't have a way to leave town. She doesn't have a car.
I am encouraging June to take pictures of this space.
Sure.
I am also looking like what I told my probie. And actually, as I'm on my way to the kitchen, I'm gonna say gloves on, everyone. Assuming everybody has latex gloves. And as I told my probie to kind of look for moved furniture and carpet patterns or whatever, I'm also doing that as I walk through the area. Do I need spot hidden? Is that
Given you're just walking around the house, doesn't look like you can give a spot hidden to see, but doesn't look like there's anything that's really been moved recently.
I mean, their kid's been moved.
Hey.
Ayo. Nope, didn't get it. Tool failure.
Yeah, furniture looks like it's where
Great.
furniture goes.
Yeah. I mean, Toby's starting to look around and also wants to go to the garage. So
Sure.
To the parents,
Mhm.
I did happen to spot a schedule up in her room for the local grocery store. Did she work there?
Yes, she worked there a few days of the week down at the local harvest. It's a place just a few streets away.
Did they ever call to check on her? Was she showing up to work?
Well, when they called once when she didn't show up because she had run away or gone camping. Well, when she found out that we spoke to them, she just lashed out, and so she said she would take care of it, and that she's an adult and should be treated as one.
Sarge,
If I- Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I've taken so many pictures, but
So you're taking pictures just in like the area where they are. You going throughout the house there, June?
I think I'm going throughout the house.
Okay.
Take it, and then like probably at some point head to the garage. But I'm like,
Okay.
sorry.
I say if you're taking pictures in her room,
Yeah,
you do notice
I
that
definitely
the hairbrush on her dresser has brown hair in it with significant streaks of gray.
and none of the pictures that we have show gray hair on her.
No, just beautiful brown locks, and this is a significant amount of gray hair alongside the brown.
Does Angelica have gray hair?
She does not.
And hell,
She has very blonde hair,
Mm.
and nor does Jeffrey have gray hair.
Okay. But it's about the same length as the brown hairs in it,
Yes.
I'm guessing. Okay. That's I think I said it starts like they stressed her out so much. She's going gray already. You see this hairbrush? Put it in your baggies
I
or
pull out
something.
another evidence bag. I use whatever tweezers or whatever I have in my little kit and put it in there. That I am sure we have a, you know what, let's focus on the girl, getting her home. You did get her a photograph get a photograph before you took that hair. All right, thank you. I don't think it would have to be the picture of the family not taken long ago. Her hair isn't gray.
No.
That would be quite a biological mystery.
Probably, but
I've heard sometimes that people can get scared gray.
Yeah. I've heard that. I've read some stories about that, but when people don't care about you and you have no one, you have to look out for yourself. There's all kinds of stress and
maybe she died.
I guess I could look in the bathroom for die, but these people have cleaned everything.
Like, given you were taking photos all over the house as they were talking to them. There's no sign of hair dye in the bathroom.
Okay.
You see Proby's hand washing left kind of a discoloration in the sink a little bit, but no sign of hair dye in the bathroom.
Yeah, I definitely took pictures of the goo on the floor and all of that stuff. So.
I'm going to shout from the kitchen. Where did you say she meets up with this Joe fella?
Oh, he usually's down at the soup kitchen.
How far are they from here?
A few blocks. Not far.
All right. We should check all the rooms, make sure that they're empty. There's no signs of conflict. And then let's look in the garage, get our information, get every piece that we can. And then maybe we'll have an unmarked car. She kind of says, lowering her voice a little bit to her team, an unmarked car parked a block or two away, keeping an eye on the place while we leave.
I don't think Toby hears you. He's already out in the garage looking for the sleeping bag.
Fantastic.
And there's a sleeping bag, and there's a bivvy one-person tent there. Looks like hasn't been touched. There's definitely camping gear left behind.
Yeah, like flag, like June down to come.
Yeah, I'll
take pictures.
Her things she always takes camping are here.
This is very concerning.
And they never
that's why
bothered to look.
That's why we called it in, because we thought that marijuana fellow took her.
The marijuana
that reefer
doesn't
addict.
seem okay.
Reefer doesn't, hurt children, doesn't hit them. Just FYI.
Well, that's what they had the DARE program at the school. They told them to avoid drugs at all costs.
Yeah, years later we might find that it just made kids more aware of drugs, so maybe you should try them. But
I understand. You think that listen, You never did back in the day have any Mary Jane?
Oh, never.
Okay. Well, uh, her sleeping bag and tent are in the garage. So,
Yeah.
Then she's not. It's like the pieces. Then she's not camping. If she's not camping, then
do they have like a car in the garage?
yeah, there's an old Buick in there.
Does it look like it comes in and out regularly, or is it like dusty?
It looks like
I
it comes
could
in and out pretty regularly. Yeah, I'd say looks like it comes in and out.
Sorry
Oh.
if we look in your car.
Yeah,
But you
go ahead, please. Whatever will help you.
We need the keys to open the trunk.
They hand you a set of keys.
Pop the gigantic trunk that's
right,
They could fit like 5 bodies in it if you tried.
right.
The car is empty.
Is the tent like folded up or open?
It's folded up. It's in
Okay.
it's in a corner, so you wouldn't see it unless you were really looking for it. Like it was being stored there.
So she's gone, but she's been gone less than a month because you lied about that, and
We didn't mean to lie. We're sorry. Please don't. We're
her
sorry.
tent was here, and if she's going camping, like you say, and not running away or whatever, then the tent and the sleeping bag would be gone. But they're clearly here, and can I tell if it's been recently here or if it's been here for a while?
It looks like it's been there for a while.
Like, and there's a decent amount of dust on it.
They just lose. Like, we're bad parents.
Doc.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna-
where does Jessica live?
Next door.
Okay. Which house?
And the one, if you're facing our house, the one on the left.
Doc, I would like to roll an intimidate.
Go for it. Intimidate them, please.
I'm gonna kind of square up to face them as much as I can. I know they're like crying or whatever. But I'm gonna step up and face them. I want to be very clear. There is nothing more important to me than my family. I understand the value of building a family and being proud of the family you are part of. But I need to be very clear. If there is anything you're not telling us that we find out later, this will be so much worse for you. And I rolled a 20 intimidate, and my intimidate is 60. So
That's a hard success.
Yeah.
It's not hard. Yeah.
Yeah, they immediately. I tell you, the chat is saying take a bonus. Roll a bonus die just to see what happens.
A
see if you
D10?
get a roll another D10 and see if you get lower than a 2.
Oh, I rolled the percentile. I'm sorry. I'm so scared. I did not roll lower than a 2. I got a 5.
Okay, so yeah, so your 20 is gonna stand then.
Yeah.
They immediately start shrinking. This is well. We didn't when we brought her in.
Don't
we
leave
weren't sure
town.
how to handle. Of course not. We just we didn't know how to handle a teenager. We're sorry.
No, you tell me what it is that you're sorry for before you apologize, ma'am and sir.
What did you do to June?
We're bad parents. But we'd never want her to be hurt.
I've got to be honest. If you don't tell me more information, you're going to be charged with obstruction of justice.
That's all we know, we swear.
You didn't know how to take care of her. What does that mean?
When she starts yelling, how are you supposed to handle a child you brought into your house that's supposed to respect you and they don't listen?
Dr. Spock has plenty to say about that.
Respect is earned.
Well, I guess we didn't earn it with her then.
Clearly not.
And they both just sit down on the couch, and Jeffrey looks at him and says, Are we gonna be in trouble?
I am so waiting for these guys to just put the cuffs on you, but
Did you strike her?
And Angelica looks at Jeffrey and he just, yes,
Did you strike her more than once?
yes. She was out of
supposed to be your
control.
She's supposed to be your child, somebody who you wanted to take care of. How is that taking care of someone?
She was out of control. She was just yelling and hysterical. It was the only way to get her to stop.
I she doesn't say anything else for a moment. However, anybody who has spent any time with her will know she's grabbing for her cuffs and she's about to read them their rights. Specifically Jeffrey. Tracey, the player, doesn't know all the right words to say. However,
We
my
can say
old-ass
you read the
Miranda
Miranda
reads
rights.
the Miranda.
We can hand wave that you know your Miranda rights.
And that
in
they
character.
know that my character or one of us would know the appropriate charges. But that we will be holding them until we find their daughter.
And they are both just crying as you're slapping the cuffs on, explaining to them. And they just say, well, we tried. We tried. Please just bring her home.
you didn't try. You just wanted a paycheck. June is like,
Hey,
what?
June, we're gonna get them. They're gonna be charged.
Just
We
find
gotta
her,
find.
please.
We gotta find Beatrix.
We gotta find her.
What time of day is this right now?
It would be late morning, pre-noonish.
Okay, so when we perp walk them to our car, it's going to be in full view of the whole neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great, awesome, cool, yeah, awesome.
I
So,
mean, a
Toby
cop car-
actually, yeah. Toby goes out and like honks the horn of our own car, lays on it, and then waits for people to come out.
When people come out, do I see Jessica?
You do not, but you do see a woman as you walk out in her bathrobe sprinting toward the four of you from that house.
Uh,
Proby,
Hey.
do you have gloves on now? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Sarge. Yes,
Does
Sarge.
the Proby have gloves on now? Yes, hopefully the Proby does. But this woman comes running up. She goes, please, shh, I need your help.
where, Sarge, detective.
I pass off the great loving father to Detective Miller.
And she goes, please, my daughter is missing.
Is this the house they just told us her best friend lived in?
That is
Wait,
correct.
June goes, is your daughter Jessica?
Yes, please, just, I don't know why you had to honk the horn. The whole neighborhood's gonna say, please, just come over. I woke up this morning and she wasn't there.
Okay, Sarge, I'm going to call in for another car to come get the parents. And I'll wait here with them.
I'm turning pages in my notebook to start more notes.
Bro, we can even say, like, as you call it in, miraculously there was another car right around the corner that just happens to be there to take away these parents.
And so we transfer all the information. I will get the information as much as I can about Jessica. When they saw her last, did they see her with our other Beatrix? Thank you. Things like that.
I haven't seen. Please just
When was
not
the last
out
time
here.
you saw her?
Not out here. Yesterday. I last saw my daughter yesterday.
Now, have you seen Beatrix recently?
I told Jessica to stay away from her. She's a bad influence.
When was the last time you saw Beatrix, though?
I don't remember. I told her to stay away, and then whenever Jess would leave, I would just I don't know where she went, but I haven't seen Beatrix in a long time.
Okay, can you define long?
At
A day,
least,
a week,
at
a
least
month?
6 weeks.
Okay.
mean, it makes sense if
she kept sneaking
Jessica
out.
didn't want to see you. Yeah, seeing her.
Well, Jessica was a good girl. She was a great student. She was always straight A's in school, and I went to her room this morning, and her bed wasn't made, and nobody was there.
Is she a runaway typically?
Never, no. Whenever she went somewhere, she would always tell me.
Ma'am, never.
Never.
Did she ever go camping with Beatrix?
They did sometimes, but she always told me that Jessica and then and Angelica and Jeffrey always knew.
And does Jessica have a diary?
I haven't looked. I respect her privacy enough to not look for it.
Well,
Are we?
do you mind
are
if
we
we
like,
do?
Are we in like their living room or whatever now?
Oh,
Basically,
you're in the front yard, so you haven't gone into
Oh,
her
we're
house.
Yeah,
still
we're
okay.
You're interrogating her in front of the neighborhood peek. You see her peeking through the blinds. You see everybody in the area because you laid on the horn
I'm
early in the
taking
morning.
pictures of. I'm taking pictures of that house, Beatrix house.
All right, let's
do-
have a look at her bedroom if that's okay.
Of course. And she walks you over to their house next door. And the second you open the door, or she opens the door rather, you're greeted with the smell of warm cookies. Like freshly baked cookies. This house smells delicious.
Oh, are you baking right now?
Oh no, I picked this up at Yankee Candle.
This
It
is
makes
a
the house smell
candle.
so fresh.
A candle that smells like a cookie. No, don't
Yes.
distract me. We're here. That I can't get distracted by this, but that does sound. Wait, it's a Yankee Candle. That okay. I'm sorry.
They're at the mall.
What? Show us your daughter. Show us your daughter's.
And she says, as you walk through the house, to put it lightly, this house looks like the Stepford Wives would be put to shame by it. Everything has a place. There is not a spot of dust anywhere. You even notice, maybe you didn't notice when she was outside, but she's wearing a pearl necklace. Like June Cleaver to the max here.
Yeah.
And
June
she's, well,
says, "Oh, are you a homemaker?
well, I'm a single mom, and I try to do my best for my daughter.
Oh, your house is gorgeous, so tidy.
Well, thank you.
You're a single mother, and so where do you work?
Oh, well, I work in town at a local temp agency.
Oh, okay. Uh, in so there's that is Jessica often by herself?
Well, normally she would be in school, but well, she she's a bit of a latchkey kid at times because I'm just trying to keep food on the table and keep things nice.
Right.
That's understandable.
And as she leads you through the house, she says, "Oh, this is Jessica's room. I will warn you, I never quite understood things that she was doing. She always listened to such angry music."
Do you know any of the bands?
Oh, and as she opens the door and it just swings open. You see a shrine to teenage rebellion.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
seeing you see Rancid, Bikini Kill, Nirvana, Bad Religion. The entire room itself is very well cleaned and put together. But she just says, I don't know why she listened to such angry music.
Good
And
taste.
as she, I never understood. But and she says, well, if you need to look around, please feel free. And almost as if she's trying to calm herself, you hear her humming the Carpenters as she walks away.
I catch her just as she's walking
Sure.
away. Ma'am, I'm not certain if you noticed this, but you used a lot of past tense words when speaking of your daughter.
I didn't think much of it.
Is there anything that
I
you need to disclose to us before
no, no, officer. I swear,
you love your daughter?
very much, more than anything in the world.
And if she were anywhere right now, where do you think she would be?
I would hope she'd be at school, but when I woke up this morning, she wasn't there, and I tried calling the school, and they said they hadn't seen her, and I if I knew, I would tell you. I promise.
Keeper, what
Yes.
is our weather like currently?
It is a beautiful fall day. There's a slight chill in the air, just enough that your Proby jacket is warranted, but not enough that you're pulling it tightly closed.
Okay.
Sun is shining. The leaves have
And
just started to turn a little bit.
her bedroom, is it on the first floor or the second floor?
Second floor.
Okay. While they're talking to the parents, can I go outside and check the ground under both the girls' windows?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I didn't go all the way into the house. I was just talking to her as she was on her way in.
Right.
Because I also want to, while you're doing that as well, want to look around at the neighborhood, see who's watching, see what's going on. But after we
Oh, there's
resolve,
tons of you see
yeah,
faces peeking through blinds, and there's a
but
man who's been mowing that same patch of grass back and forth enough that he's just about hit pay dirt.
Somebody's just throwing their paper back to the end of the driveway.
right.
Yeah,
It's just so they can go back
Paperboy
out.
drives by and then
Get it
just
again.
loops again and throws another paper
Right.
and just loops again. And
I'm sorry, Mary, what was it that you were looking for? I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
Oh, no. Just under their windows, see if there's any footprints or signs of maybe somebody sticking a ladder there, or, any signs
Yeah.
of entry or exit.
the grass does look to be disturbed under both of the windows. And you give me a spot
Okay.
hidden roll, see if you can try to figure out exactly what it is. Just don't fumble it.
Okay. That is a 43 under 60.
For regular success will do it. Under Jessica's window, you see very clearly two indentations of a ladder,
Okay.
but no sign of a ladder anywhere.
Either in the Beatrix's parents' garage, or we haven't searched this house yet, but
There was not a ladder in the Parker home, but there was definitely a ladder leaned against this window. And given
okay.
the way you're looking at it, like the grass looks freshly pressed down, might have been recent, for all you can tell.
Okay. I do have my own little camera. I'm gonna get some pictures of that and go get Sarge. I learned a lesson.
I'll say,
I think I'm
as you're
in
going to get
bedroom.
yes, you're
Yeah.
who's in the bedroom? I want to flip the camera back to there for a moment. Because two of you in the bedroom.
June.
3 of you in the bedroom.
June.
Not you.
No, just me and June, I believe.
Okay.
Just Toby and June.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the bedroom.
I'm gonna is there a desk or dresser or anything?
There's a computer.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna look up and say just look if there's a computer, desk, any journal, any papers, anything that gives us a little.
There doesn't appear to be a journal, but as you're looking over the desk, you see a strange discoloration on it.
Does it remind me of the sink discoloration?
It very much does remind you of the sink discoloration.
Oh,
But it looks like it's still wet.
What is that, June?
Your rookie found some weird substance in a bottle and touched it, and it looked just like that.
That looks kind of gross. I don't know why you touched that.
Hey, rookie cops, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess Proby's got to learn. I mean, you're not even a cop. I don't know.
Hey, I'm
Damn.
at all of these crime scenes, and I know not to touch that.
Yeah, exactly. Because you've been around the block a few times with us. So, but what do you think this is? Like,
Oh, gross.
gross?
It is very
I-
gross.
It's
I,
I don't know.
mean, what
It
kind
burned the
of?
rookie. I'm not touching it. Their hands are all blistered.
I mean, it's just like there's no actual substance there. Like it's just like a
It looks like
remnant
there was
of it being.
it has a sheen if something was still
Okay.
there.
But
Like
I am
if I
gonna
like smell
look
it
for
like,
a bottle or something while the sergeant's looking at that.
detective, yeah.
Assuming that you have one of the cops would have some kind of a bottle.
Or,
But you're
'cause
trying
I
to find
know,
another bottle.
yeah,
You're saying, like
Oh,
from
Yeah.
like
before.
a bottle it came from.
yeah, because the rookie found it in something.
I'm gonna roll a happy sad die for this one because I want to know. I want the dice to be the bad person.
Oh no.
The dice said be a bad person.
The
You're
dice
looking
told
around.
you
The
Correct.
dice told me to do the thing.
To be
And
who
for
you
those
are.
who don't know, I call it the happy sad die. It has a bunch of faces on it, which is my reference of how mean am I going to be. You're looking for a bottle, and you're kind of on your hands and knees going around in the carpeting.
No,
And
I'm poking at things with my pen.
there's
I'm
nothing
losing my
on the
pen.
desk, but looking around, you feel
Yeah.
almost a squish in the carpet.
Oh no.
I definitely would have kind of went to kneel down to like lift up like the
You
bed,
would have.
you know,
You would have.
the duster thing. I
And as
probably kneel
you go
down.
to kneel down and pick that
Mm-mm.
up, you feel your knee just
I go,
press into something wet.
this is why I can't be this upset when I'm on these cases because something squishy in the carpet, detective.
What's squishy in the carpet? As the detective like has moved on to trying to like see if the computer is on and he can actually like try to look at her files. And it's just like not even looking over at the moment.
Yeah, I
Squishy
think I just
carpet.
I think I like get up like I'm wearing pants, so I'm hoping that it has I don't know, maybe it burned through my pants. I don't know. I don't know
It's
if it
not that
touched
it
me.
burned through your pants, but one of the favorite things that was ever said to me in a game of Call of Cthulhu was that the mythos does not care about your frivolous human protections.
Yeah.
Could you make me a power roll, June?
I don't want to.
I don't
I
want
was
it.
I
You were
don't
so
want to.
close to being safe, but then the happy sad die said, nah.
Oh, please tell me that that's okay. That's almost an extreme.
Almost an
Mhm.
extreme.
You know, spin
It
it
was
down.
it's yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 luck to spin it down to make it an extreme success.
Okay, yeah, it your knee tickles at first. Like your leg was asleep and then you just kind of whacked it.
Mhm. I
And
think I
with an
oh
extreme, it feels like there's some discomfort.
mhm.
And you
Do I need to call
hear
it a hazmat? Here,
I don't
detective.
know. It's kind of tingly, like when your hand
That
falls asleep.
doesn't sound normal. Is this a drug or a chemical? Is this
Is there like a discoloration to
oh,
it
your
at
pants are
all?
definitely stained.
Yeah.
Your pants look like they have like a greenish splotch on them. But also, June, you hear a voice. And it sounds like your mother.
Oh.
And you just hear her voice whisper in your ear, I'm proud of you.
What detective, your your voice got high for a second there. I guess thanks for
I
being proud of
didn't
me.
say anything. That's I didn't say that, June. You feeling okay? Is this some sort of I think contact-based tie you're experiencing? I've heard about these.
You hear that voice again just say, "You're doing a good job. Don't forget to come home
Uh,
for dinner."
uh, Detective, have you learned to throw your voice recently? Please,
That
please
is
tell
not
me.
a talent I possess, June. I'm really worried about you right now. Will you come over here and sit down?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay
you
standing and
all right?
you know, maybe you're right. Maybe it's a con. I think I'm gonna go outside. Maybe air. Maybe I need air. Maybe I need air.
As you,
I'm a bit concerned. Let me radio down to the sergeant and Proby and let them know you're coming outside. And yeah, I'm worried about you.
It's. I'm sure it's. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's. I'm sure I'm fine. Because I definitely didn't hear
And
my
June,
mother telling me she was proud of me. No.
and as you go to get that air, June, you walk past the interrogation of Susan and the rest of the house. You manage to make it out, and that smell of cookies still wafts with you. You can kind of smell it on the porch a little bit. And that's when you hear the voice faintly saying, "I love," and it just cuts off.
I think she's like standing on the porch, kind of like, "Whew."
Did you not even make a sanity roll?
Yeah,
For
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for
I
that.
was waiting for the opportune moment in the story to bring it up there. I didn't want to rush it.
June is like, oh no. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's under.
Okay, so I'm not gonna take any sand from you for it. But it's weird. You heard your mother just say that she was proud of you.
Never said that. It's, I mean, it felt nice. Like it, that. I don't know what that goo was. I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Do you say
Just
that
riled
near
up.
us? Are you making your way back to us when you say that?
She's kind of like talking to herself on the porch, kind of like just a little frazzled, like she never said she was proud before. That's okay. It's just reminding me of too many things.
Yeah, and Toby already radioed down saying I think something's wrong with June.
Okay.
So
I think I'm gonna cut a glance over to Toby. And this is one of those things where more seasoned officers kind of look at each other like, is this going to be a problem? All right. So we had already had backup come and escort the two loving parents off the premises. Is hazmat a thing we would know to I'm sure
That exists.
there's probably
Yeah.
some nerd that would come and take samples and do nerd stuff to them
Or
and like figure out whatever like this is. But like I think I'm looking at the four of us now. And essentially I'm gonna be like, I want to be very clear. I just want to make sure this isn't like the new version of Noxzema that's out, right? Like this is not what we think this is.
If it's the same stuff that I encountered, definitely not. I'm leaning more towards a drug or a chemical agent.
Well, then we do need to have a forensics team. Thanks to the chat for telling me that was a thing in the 90s. Have a forensics team come out. We need to at least close off this first property. And then make sure that did you, I look over to June, did you touch it?
Sergeant, I kneeled down to check for some more evidence, and is my pants. Look at my pants. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is just bringing back memories that I'm fine. I'm fine, Sergeant. I'm gonna always report the facts. I always do.
Frost, are you compromised emotionally?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
How
Check it out.
confident does Juniper look in that response? Like, how confident does she look?
Given June passed the sand roll,
Yeah.
composed enough that you'd believe them.
I'm so sorry, Sergeant. I know I kind of lost it on that but I promise you we don't have to call anyone else in. I'm fine to continue doing this. I'm just gonna go take pictures of the
I
rest
want
of
to
the
be
property.
clear. You do not tell me on my case what we do or do not need. You two
Okay.
have touched a substance that we cannot immediately identify. We will need the nerds here.
You want to call in the Q-tip people?
Yes. As a matter of
right.
fact, I do. But the next thing we do is we've got to make sure that both of these girls are found.
Yeah.
I look to Detective Miller and Proby, and I say, are we all going together to go to the food pantry, to try and find
Okay.
Joe?
I think
Toby was
Detective
also checking the
Miller.
computer.
Yeah,
Oh, the
it's
computer. I'm
upstairs.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure Toby gets that chance. So you're gonna say there, Proby?
That he was upstairs.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So Toby, you're looking on the computer, you boot it up, and you're that classic Windows sound as it turns on. You see a lovely bunch of icons on the desk. So there's Solitaire on here. There's MS Paint, the finest of computer programs. And there's a familiar little blue triangle of AOL.
Click that.
You click it and you hear an all too familiar sequence of beeps and whirs and blips as slowly but surely the household's phone lines are tied up. And you see a standard 93 appropriate AOL splash page. There's a little icon for email. There's a little search bar for keywords and things.
You've got mail.
Whoa,
You did not
that
have
was
mail.
nice.
Start looking at emails and then see if there's any sort of like chat history. I might have done this before. Very recently though. So
There,
I've learned about such things.
in the emails, there's like a back and forth between her and Jessica talking about going camping several weeks ago. But one that stands out to you from it's a couple weeks old, but it's from Beatrix to Jessica that says, "Don't worry about me, I'm fine."
No other context.
If you scroll down in the email chain, there's a note from Jessica to Beatrix that says, "Hey, haven't seen you in a few days. I'm worried about you. Are you okay?"
Okay. But no other explanation of why she's fine.
Just this is I'm fine. Trust me.
And this was from how long ago?
A couple weeks,
A couple weeks. Okay.
about 3.
No other exchange. I see.
I mean, if you dig through the email, there's back and forth
Yeah.
of them sending messages. There's an instant messenger chat. In fact, give me computer use, or what's the name of the skill? I can't think what it's called for the life of me right now.
Yeah, it's computer use.
Hey, give me
Yeah,
computer
it is
use
good.
then. Computer or library use, because library use we can make a case for.
Library use would probably be better for me. Library use, I got a regular. All right.
That'll work. Yeah, you go digging through and you see a couple of these superficial emails, but deeper down, there's one that Beatrix sent to Jessica of it's a website link. She goes, "OMG, check this out,"
Click the link.
and it takes a very long time to load as it's got a few pictures, things like that. And you're watching it load. It's a black background and slowly red letters begin to appear. After a few minutes of waiting for this page to load, because it is dial-up in the 90s, it looks like a website dedicated to witchcraft. And it has a comment of, if you send $20 cash to this address, I will deliver you a magical potion. And it promises all these strange occult related things. It's almost like the back of a magazine ad online.
Is there like a picture of this potion or?
There is a generic picture of a water bottle. It looks like it's just full of water. In fact, if you want to make an occult roll to try to sift through some of this,
Very unlikely, but I'll roll. Definitely not. That's a failure.
it seems like a legit occult website that somebody's selling pouches of. They call it. You've heard of people talk about goofer dust. This is gooper dust with a P. Or they say to make a ring out of rock salt and things like that. It seems close enough to be real, and you're not sure if it's fake or not, but it it doesn't sit right that it's right.
Okay.
And every time you scroll through it, it constantly says the recurring theme is just send money to this address, send money to this address, send money to this address.
Where's the address?
It's a P.O. box in Florida.
In Florida. Okay. Is there any sort of phone number or?
There's just the P.O. box, and it says send money to Maestro Wilson.
Notes down the webpage and take some notes about it. I guess before leaving the room, just like look through like the closet and drawers and see if there's anything that like looks like any of the stuff from the website or anything that stands out, not in a standard like teenager's room.
It standard teenager trench coats, flannels. You would guess she'd fit in Seattle.
I don't see like a bottle anywhere near where like June's knee got soaked
Just
in the
just
goodness.
the no sign of a bottle, no.
Okay. I'll kind of like try to put like a physical like barrier so that I can like tell like the team where to sample this, whatever it is. So
Yeah, you managed to put a little evidence marker down there.
yeah. Okay. Well, I will head out back down the stairs to meet the rest of everybody.
Okay. So team, you're back together.
I'll explain the website to them.
And the way
just
that Detective Toby's describing, if anybody wants to make an occult roll, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably took good notes about all the things they're selling,
Like, oh,
like the Moodoo and the.
oh wow, that's I think June's like satanic stuff. I heard about
you-
this game people play sometimes with dice. Did you see any dice?
You did not see any dice. Does not
No.
look like she's playing Dungeons and Dragons. No.
It just said
You
to
never know with
send
these
$20. Yeah. Magical potion.
potions,
These-
dusts, voodoo dolls, but everything was
Mhm.
horribly misspelled as you would know it.
Sarge, detective, do we have any contacts in Florida? Can we have somebody check this PO box out for us?
Give me a luck
I
roll,
mean-
Proby, see if you know somebody. Gotta use the luck somewhere.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 27 under 55.
Yeah, you've got a guy down in Florida. You know some of the team.
Cool. I'm happy to try to make a call.
What's in Florida?
The PO box that the detective found.
Oh,
I'm not sure if I logged off of AOL. Let me go do that so you can make the call.
Right?
You
Yeah,
you
'cause-
managed to exit the dial-up version of the internet of the time.
I'll never get used to these things. I can't wait
I know.
until they're no longer relevant. We get
It's
back
gonna-
to paper again.
It's gonna be a
internet
flip,
thing's
right?
just a fad.
Paper, books, newspapers. Newspapers are gonna be here forever.
I mean, it's just a series of tubes, right?
Who knows how that? I mean, like wires in the sky or something. I don't know.
All
But I
right.
could see paper.
So, I think for now we just need to put out a bolo for the girls. We need to make sure that any airports specifically, any train stations, any bus stations, are on the lookout for these two girls, first of all. They haven't seen them at
Yeah.
school. It's still before the end of the school day. And I just start ticking off the things that we still need to do. But I think
The-
she will recommend we need to go to the find this Joe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Soup kitchen. Also Beatrix's job at the grocery store. We might need. They might have known her better. It didn't seem like her parents knew her at all. Well, if you call them
They-
parents.
Yeah. They were just a place she had to stay.
Yeah. I doubt she felt at home there at all.
Well, sometimes your home is more the people you surround yourself with than the people you actually live with. So
That's
Yeah.
well put, Proby.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes
if I
people are
can-
the people who take care of you.
Before we move on, really quickly, what I'm getting from this picture here is that there is a girl in one home who was adopted as a late teen. She was brought into a home largely for the desire for the looks of a family. Within a 10-minute interview, we've got enough for a bit of an abuse charge. Whether that is a larger scale situation, we're not sure yet. But from what everything appears, she was largely a good kid. I think that she fought her parents a lot. But then next door, there's a girl who is into witchcraft and occultism. There is
And great music. Oh, sorry.
I do want to throw one point for the message that Detective Toby found there was sent to Jessica from Beatrix.
Oh, I misunderstood that. Okay. I'm just trying to draw a picture of these two girls.
Yeah.
Also,
What changed for her to not be spending time with her friend a couple weeks ago is a good question I think we should be asking.
I think anything that we might need to know, we would need to learn from those either one of those girls or people they worked with or this Joe person. All right, I'm trying to put together a picture. We've got normally I would say if this were the same day the child disappeared, we would have a good 24-48. but we have no idea when this child actually was missing.
At least
And this is like suburbs, right? It's not like woods, is it?
There are woods adjacent, but it's mostly suburbia.
Okay.
Visually, 'cause I don't have an exact town location, but think Derry, Maine, mixed with Vermont, mixed with Massachusetts. You got a lot of that
Yeah. Okay.
adjacent woodland, but not living in the woods. And as our four intrepid investigators begin to ponder what they might be looking for with a list of fresh leads, shall we take a short break? Give you a chance to process all that stuff. Say a couple minutes. Bridgett, want to pop us in a hold screen? That way we can make sure that's all good to go and give you a chance to digest all that information that you just chewed through. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find those missing girls.
Maybe.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Perhaps.
We wait for Bridgett.
Bridgett said we can.
Oh, the whole screen coming. There we go. Okay. Just wait for All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for took a little break there as our investigators found a whole bunch of clues, realizing that things may not be what they seem in this idyllic town. Now, investigators, where would you like to head off to next? You've arrested the Parker family, sent them off for a variety of charges, looking for their missing daughter. So, where would you like to go? There was chatter of the grocery store, of the soup kitchen, finding old Joe.
Yeah, I think Jude's like, Sarge, I'm sorry about before. It's all you. I'm not gonna interject anymore. I'm fine.
I don't mind interjections, but I'm the one with the 30-day anger management coin. I might recommend a guy. There's a great place I know. Anyway, so we've got our choices. If it were, you know what, it is my choice. My choice would lead me to believe that if we're going to try and find any impropriety with this old Joe, we should look there first before any place else.
Okay.
If we think that they might be with him and there may be some concern, we need to go there first. Unless anyone else objects.
Sounds good, Sarge.
Follow you, Sarge.
All right. So, Sarge, you load up the squad car, and you notice that the one you had the Parkers in, they've taken back. They've gone back to the station, and in the break, we can even say you called in your you called them the Q-tip crew, the swab crew.
Swab nerds.
The swab nerds, yes, that was it. You called in the swab nerds to start analyzing what was this nasty substance on the ground. But not too far away, you make your way to St. Monica's Soup Kitchen. It's attached to the local church, and as you push open the door to go in, you see a cafeteria-style room. There's a pass-through window in the corner. The kitchen itself through that window looks dated, for lack of a better word. It is, I mean, it's the 90s, and this stuff looks old. You got the twisty knob for the timers of all your ovens and everything. Looks like a slop sink back there. A couple tables lying into place. You see a gentleman sitting there having a meal as a kind voice calls from you from the kitchen. Do you need anything? Need a meal? Don't worry, nobody ever gets turned away here.
Whether or not I hear a male or female voice, I'll say, no, ma'am. We're detectives here with the whatever city PD.
Unknown city PD.
Right. We need to speak with some people here. We're also looking for someone named Joe.
Oh, you saw my flyer?
And I pull out my badge and I'm sorry, ma'am, no.
She comes walking out of the corner with a towel drying her hands. Oh, you saw the sign about Joe missing. Oh, thank God somebody cares enough to look for him.
We did not know he was missing. He's a person of interest in a missing persons case, but you say he's missing too.
How long has he been missing?
About a week. It's terrible. I mean, he doesn't have any family. I'm worried he's hurt.
Where do you think he might be? Where does he sleep? Where's his camp?
Well, usually and she points to a pile of donations, looks like clothing, things like that. But you notice in the pile, there's neatly stacked tents and sleeping bags. She goes, well, usually he just kind of borrows one and brings it back in the morning.
Where does he set up?
Wherever he can. I mean, usually the police will come around and, tell him he can't sleep somewhere, but he's got a couple of alleys. I'm not going to say where he goes all the time because, you gotta kick him out if he's there.
That's not our intention right
We're
now.
looking for 2 missing girls, as well as now your friend.
Well, screw the missing girls. I'm looking for Joe.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen Joe with anyone?
I mean,
Any of these girls? And then pulls out the picture. Like, have you seen June with this girl?
oh
Or
yeah,
have you
yeah,
seen-
it's Beatrix. She helps out around here.
Yeah, she's
Have you-
one of those missing girls you just told us so eloquently to screw.
Well, look, I
Yeah,
get
when
a
did
lot
you
of
last
people
see
coming in
her?
here. She's got a place to sleep at the end of the day. Somebody's got to put food on the table. What does Joe have? Nothing. He's got no family. I mean, he talks to Connor over there, and she waves her arm at the guy having his meal, who doesn't seem to pay any notice. I'm all he's got in this world. I gotta make sure he's okay.
Well, and right now we're on your side. We're looking for him too.
I think it was just like, listen, I understand making sure people get taken care of, but we've got people that are missing besides Joe. When's the last time you saw Beatrix?
It's been a while. She used to help out on weekends, but then she just kind of stopped coming. And volunteers, you never know when you're going to get them to show up.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
her friend Jessica with her at all?
Jessica never came down here. No, she came down once and saw the homeless people and got weirded out by it. But there was that one girl who came by.
Hmm.
What was her name? It's a middle-aged woman. She must be in her 40s. Haven't seen her in a while either.
Starts describing the mothers, just not sure.
No,
Does she have gray hair?
a little bit. Not a lot. Oh,
Does she
Is it
live
Birdie, that
nearby?
was her name.
Birdie?
Birdie.
Birdie.
That's what she said her name was. She jumped in the kitchen to help out, and she made sure everybody got fed when she came by. I told her to come by whenever because having an extra set of hands after Beatrix disappeared it's been helpful.
You didn't happen to catch any pictures of her, candid shots with the other people?
No, we always feel like if I take a picture of stuff, it always feels kind of pandering, like, oh, look at us helping people. We're here to help people,
Yeah.
not to get credit for it.
Does Birdie live in town or is she visiting?
I didn't ask. It was weird. She went in that kitchen and she knew her way around.
Do your volunteers have to fill out any sort of paperwork or?
Just a basic, what's your name and are you willing to help people? We take all the help we can get here. We're not exactly running on like a top line. Like we're not the Jumping Lion Lounge downtown where they got people working all the time.
Do you mind if I have a look at the
kitchen.
paperwork? Could I have a look?
I'm sure. And yeah, go ahead.
Also, while my detective here is overlooking that work, let me ask you. I know that you are concerned with telling us where your friend sleeps. However, if he were in need of an ambulance, the faster we get to him, the better. The longer you delay us, you're obstructing our ability to find him and help him.
Well, he usually sleeps in the alley out back. You passed it when you came in.
We don't remember seeing anybody,
No,
Keeper.
you didn't see anybody in there. No.
Would there happen to be a bulletin board?
There is.
I'm gonna wander over and see what's there. Are there any additional people missing or
Bridgett, would you mind showing handout number 4? There is a single sheet of paper tacked up there. And it is a missing persons poster.
Joe. Old Joe.
Old Joe has been missing since the 1st of September.
It's mid-October.
Yes.
And why is this that we are just now hearing about this?
And she looks at you and she goes, "You mean to tell me people in this town give a shit about the unhoused population around here? Half
Everyone,
this town would rather look down their nose at them and write them off as some drug addict."
Where'd you put the post? I don't remember seeing the posters anywhere. I try to.
I put one at the
Try to
grocery store. I put one. I try to put them in the church, places people who might care would see them.
Would June have seen a poster at all?
Give me a luck roll.
Alrighty. Nope.
If you saw them, they were covered by people asking for moving boxes and some guy selling tickets to a Fish concert.
Mhm. Well,
And
I
so
guess our list is growing of missing people.
look, I don't necessarily spend a lot of my time breaking up camps. The homeless problem is big everywhere. However, everybody deserves a family, and it looks like he was trying to find one.
Yeah.
well, he had one here. I gave him that. And as she says that, she goes, "I'll go get your papers, sir."
Oh,
Kind of
thank you.
wanders back to get some papers. And June, you said you were gonna go talk
Yeah.
to the gentleman sitting at the table. We walk over
June
and
kind
he
of slinked up over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he looks at you with a big old smile, and you can see the stew dripping off his chin a little bit.
Mhm.
And with a mouthful of just stew, "Hi."
Hey. Is it Connor?
"That's my name."
Wow. That soup looks fantastic, Connor.
"Oh, it's delicious. I tell you, the that bird girl came by and gave a great recipe."
Oh. Oh, Birdie. This is
"That
Birdie's
was her
recipe?
name, Birdie, yeah." And he
Yeah,
starts
right.
he starts scratching feverishly at his right leg.
Oh, did you hurt yourself?
"I think I might have stepped in something, but it's all good. What can I do for you?"
What? Uh, uh, well, maybe we should get your leg looked at. But have you seen? I heard you're friends with Joe, old Joe.
"Oh, Joe, he's like a brother to me." And
Oh,
he shovels another spoonful of that stew just dripping off of his chin. "Oh, Joe's like a brother to me. He's fantastic. I tell you,
oh,
when I had to start living on the streets, he taught me to come out here and get and how to get a hot meal. Oh, Felicia over
oh,
there, she takes care of us."
yeah. That's that's fantastic. When eh, he's your good friend. When's the last time you saw Joe?
He stops and thinks for a minute. "I don't know." And just spoons more stew into his mouth and scratches his leg a little bit more. And you notice
Oh,
as
yeah.
he's scratching it, the blue on the jeans begins to discolor a little bit. Like, when you scratch an injury underneath a piece of clothing, you see like
Yeah.
it looks like it's
Oh,
blossoming out a little bit there.
Oh, kind of. It looks like you scratched a little heart there. And maybe we should take a look. Can I see your leg? I just want to make sure that your body's just as good as the soup is.
Okay. And he smiles ear to ear. He looks happy.
Okay.
He goes to roll up his pant leg, and it takes him a little bit because he gets it cuffed up a little bit, and then it's getting tighter and tighter as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice on the side of his calf, it is black and discolored. Not only black and discolored, it looks like you'd guess he could have done this from just scratching, but layers of skin are missing.
Yeah.
You can see muscle fibers in his leg that he just, as he rolls up, just goes right back to scratching at it like it's nothing.
Yeah, because June's taken enough pictures to be like, that's and she takes a second, she goes, does it have a scent?
It smells like a little bit of gangrene, but not a little bit of that corpsey, nasty, rotting, fleshy smell.
Yep. All right. I know.
And he goes right back to scratch again. And as he
June's
does, this black pus begins to ooze out from one of the muscles.
June says, "Oh, Connor, I think you might have an. Does that hurt? Because it looks like it's itchy. But how does it feel when you walk around?" He
stands up, and you can see as he walks, just the muscle expanding and contracting in his leg, and it's dripping this viscous, almost like a tar-like blood. And as you're watching this, as you had to imagine it was coming eventually there, June.
Yeah.
But he says, "Oh, it doesn't hurt at all. You should try this stew."
Does the stew make your leg not hurt?
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah. How'd you do on your sanity roll there?
It's I got a nice roll, but that's not that's oh wait, that's only I made it. My sanity's a 70 and I rolled a 69.
Nice. So I'm going to take from you 1 point of sanity.
Appropriate.
Because these dice seem to like you. And he looks at his leg, and it's almost like he's seeing this for the first time. He goes, "Huh. That's weird."
Oh yeah.
And he shrugs and just goes right back to eating stew. Like, still standing, just shoveling that stew into his mouth.
And I think June has kind of been like, "Oh, okay. I remember that one thing that one detective told me." Because like, even though it's got that smidge of gang, she's like, she wants to get closer, but she's like, she's got a little bitty baggie of Vicks, and it's just gonna.
Oh yeah, that's the old EMS trick.
And I'm like, okay, can I take a picture of your leg? Because can I take a picture of your leg?
And he just smells. Yeah, go ahead. You want me to take my shoe off and put my foot in there too?
Is your foot also itchy?
No, but I hear some people like pictures of feet.
So people what? So people okay. Thank you for that information, Connor. It's going to be an article later.
You successfully take a photo of his leg.
Yeah, and I'm like, just like, and then I think June says, "Do you remember what happened to your leg?"
Well, I was walking along and I think I must have stepped in a puddle or something. Maybe. No, that would have been Thursday. Thursday it was raining.
Yeah.
And my leg looks like this. He looks at and again he looks down his leg again. And it's like, oh, that's weird. Like he's seeing it for the
Yeah.
first time again.
Hey, you know what, Connor? I feel like I saw maybe a fly in your soup. So I don't think you should finish this because
Oh,
there's
that's okay. I've had my fill. Are you hungry?
I actually am not right now. Not at I'm not hungry. Do you so you don't remember how that happened, but you know what? I think you should probably go to see the doctor, maybe to the emergency room, because
Yeah, that makes
that
sense.
that I can see inside your leg, which you were correct is weird.
I mean, if you know somebody, I'll happily go. Yeah, it's fine. I still want to be late for dinner.
Oh, you're already at, you know what? You're already eating, so you don't even have to worry about that. And
Oh no, mother says never be late for dinner.
June goes, uh, right. Because, oh, yeah, I had my mom, my mom used to say that too. I don't,
That's right. Never be late for dinner. That's what mother always says. But if you think I should go see a doctor, I trust you. You seem like a nice person. And he kind of pats you on the shoulder a bit and starts walking away. And he goes, I think the hospital's that way.
yes, I think it is. And I'm gonna say, thanks for talking to me, Connor. I hope you have make sure you go to the hospital though. Don't get sidetracked.
And as
Don't.
you say this, he immediately doubles back. Oh, almost forgot. And he picks up the bowl of stew
No,
and
ow,
carries it to the pass window and just he puts it down there. Goes, oh, I'll just put this in the slop sink for you there, Felicia. As she comes back with a stack of papers for Toby.
I'm going to kind of backtrack over to the group and say, Sarge, Detective, I need you to look at Connor's leg. His pants leg is still rolled up. I need you to when I get this developed, but I need you to see it in person.
I'll look at it here in a minute.
He's walking toward the door. He's like, he knows as he's walking, he is limping heavily on that leg.
Is he still just grinning from ear to ear?
Oh, he looks like he's happier than a pig in shit.
Is he injured, June?
I don't know what is some kind of liquid, which I'm thinking about myself right now, but that's okay. And the Proby, I don't know if it's the same liquid, but we've all seen, decomp and whatnot, and things go bad. It's there. It's close to there.
He's just about to the door now.
New drug? I
mean,
should we call for medical attention?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
All right, Proby, don't let him leave. Don't let him leave, Proby.
Okay. And she runs for the door and, hey, Connor. Hey,
hi.
Was that your
name?
How
you doing? Yeah.
Outstanding. Do you mind coming over here with me for a minute?
Well, sure. I mean, my new friend over there told me I should go see a doctor, so that's what I was going to go do.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can arrange that for you, actually.
Oh, wonderful.
In the meantime, show me the soup.
The bowl is sitting in the slop sink. And he goes, oh, I just washed it.
Oh,
do you mind if I sit down for a second? My leg's really hurting.
That's a good idea.
And just like curiosity there, Taylor, are you looking at his leg?
Yeah. I mean,
you see
assume
that
I can't miss it.
You see that same disfigurement in it. So I'm gonna have you give me a sand roll there as you see just a twisted leg.
Yes, that's a 10.
All right, I'm gonna take from you 3 points of sanity.
Wow.
Oh,
On a success.
wow.
It was a D4.
Yeah, all good.
Oh, phew. Oh,
As you,
that looks like it hurts.
no, not really.
Ah, oh, okay. Yeah, you sitting down is a good idea.
And as he sits down, Felicia does come back with those papers for you, detective. She hands me. She goes, "I'm not gonna say they're good records, but people sign in."
Yeah, thank you. Miss. I'll start flipping through them.
And you see names ranging from Beatrix Parker, a couple other people thrown in there. There's a gap where Beatrix's name doesn't appear, but then just a woman named Birdie, no last name, shows up. And
Mm,
Felicia says, if you find Birdie, tell her to clean the damn pans, will you?
okay. I don't know if this is too meta, but just like handwriting wise, signing in.
Beatrix's handwriting is very, very, very pristine.
Hmm.
Birdie's looks like more of a shaky hand.
Okay.
I'll say, as you're taking those papers, could you give me a spot hidden roll for no reason at all?
No reason.
And I'm going to go right into the kitchen while they're talking.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's a 004, so that is an extreme spot hidden check.
Yeah, you
Nice.
notice on her hands when she hands you these papers. Maybe she was wearing gloves from washing dishes before, but when she hands them to you, up her arms, you see like a splash pattern of water. But it has a purplish discoloration. Looks really similar to Proby's hands.
It doesn't look like currently wet though. It just looks like
No,
it's
it looks
older injury.
like her it's dried out, but it looks like whatever splashed on her is hurting.
I think he'll like instinctively like kind of like grab her arm and just be like, "What caused this? This is concerning."
Oh, I was trying to wash the dishes the other day. I don't know if the water was too hot or something. It just I don't know.
I'm a
As you
little
look at them closer, you can
concerned.
see there are
Yeah.
on her inner arm especially there is blistering. I think it's getting better.
Felicia, I'm concerned about your arms. If you've had contact with some sort of substance that we are encountering in this case right now, we need you to be under observation, I believe.
Look, I have an obligation to the people of this town to keep them fed, okay? It doesn't hurt anymore. It's fine.
Okay, please keep an eye on it, okay? Like
I have been. Trust
you
me,
are you are important to this town.
it's getting better. Trust me, it's fine. It's fine.
I assume that it's kind of bullshit that she's saying it's getting better, but
You can give me a first aid
Like a-
roll or
yeah,
a psychology roll.
I'll give you a
Either one,
psychology.
or medicine if you're feeling extra squirrely and want to give yourself a challenge.
Psychology is a regular.
Yeah, she's full of shit.
Yeah.
She's saying it's getting better, but there's no sign of healing on this.
Yeah. I'm gonna check back in on this with you. Okay. And you promise you go to a doctor if
I
this looks
promise. I
worse.
promise.
Okay.
And as she kind of stands there going through the paperwork with you, Joyce snuck her way into the kitchen.
I did.
You see a pile of pans and there's a simmering stew on the stove. All the pans have you have that feeling when you overheat metal and it has that almost iridescent color to it.
Yeah.
It's like that, but darker. Like a stain.
It's just on everything, on all the pots and pans.
A lot of them.
Okay. And is there just like one soup bowl? Like, what are we? He's eating the stew. Is there a
Yeah,
big?
there's one soup bowl that has a little bit of remnants of stew in it,
But like
but
for like in the kitchen area, like for cooking.
there's stacked bowls. But
Well,
for cooking,
I'm
yeah, for cooking there's a couple pots,
okay. So it's not. They're not just eating stew tonight. There's other items. Do they
Yeah.
all look similarly oily or sheet like?
Yes.
They-
All of the cookware is stained.
The current stew pot that people are getting fed out of,
Hmm?
where is that?
Sitting on the stove, simmering.
All right. I'm going to take the stew. And I am probably going to start saying out loud to myself, why do I feel angry? Why am I frustrated? Why do I feel hurt? Is there something that I fear? Like things that I learned in anger management. However, while that is happening, I'm getting 2 pot holders and I'm going to find the nearest sink and I'm going to dump out the rest of the stew.
And as the sound of the stew hitting the sink echoes through the kitchen, Felicia turns from talking to the rest of the crew. She goes, "What the hell?
Someone's put something in your food. It's
I
not,
made that food."
it's not safe.
Look, wait, if beef stock and a couple bouillon cubes isn't safe,
While she is continuing to talk and yell at me, I seem not to give a shit, an official shit. Anything that's in a pot that may still feed people, I'm starting to grab them and dump them all ceremoniously out.
she starts
I've
running towards you and just tries to grab things out of your hand. Like, we run on donations here.
I understand. You will be
Get the hell out of my kitchen.
ma'am.
Joyce, what are you doing?
I
Yeah,
point to the pot that has the most gunk on it. This is similar to what we found in the girls' rooms.
Sarge,
I
we're
will-
going
I
to need
will-
a sample of
Point
that.
of clarification: it's not gunk on there; it's just stained on the cookware.
Pots. Okay.
So you if you were to like scrape it, you wouldn't feel anything. If you were to, not saying that you did.
I leave that to my probie. I'm not doing that shit.
Proby, try the stew. It's delicious. It's in the sink.
No, don't try this too. I understand. Like she's probably screaming at me, and
She is screaming you to get the hell out of her kitchen.
I'm still an officer of the law, and I will make sure to let her know that if she decides to touch me, then I will be unfortunately forced to detain her. Whatever the nice words are. I'm trying really hard.
Joyce,
trying really hard.
you don't want to get written up again.
And Sarge, don't pull a me. We need a sample of that.
We got to find these girls. If they feed another person this stew, people can get sick.
Agreed.
this
We need
is-
to test it, though.
I don't think Connor's sick from the stew.
He seemed
This
like he really wanted it.
Well, yeah, but I think the stew is helping him not know his leg's about to fall off.
My concern is that the girls volunteer here. We found a vial of an unknown substance in their room. I'm trying to put together the pieces with the 35 years experience I have on the force. I would like to perhaps explain to you my
This isn't going to look good that we're just tossing out food at a soup kitchen.
I will
Joyce.
And
myself.
it's
will
evidence,
make-
maybe? We might need the Q-tippies to do the thing.
We got to find these girls. We got to find this man.
And
We're not going to be able to do that in the next 5 minutes. However, it will make me feel a hell of a lot better knowing no one else can eat this potentially poisoned stew.
I mean, this sounds crazy.
Felicia
Like
hears
what
you
people?
saying this. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off there, Laura, but Felicia
Oh,
hears
go
it and goes,
ahead.
"You know what? You want to trash my soup kitchen? Fine. Go down to the lounge and get some food." And she storms out of the building.
What
I
is
give
the
them-
lounge? Is that like a restaurant
It's the Jumping
Place.
Lion. It's a bar farther down the street.
bar? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will shout out the out the door as they go. Tell Roxy it's on Sergeant Wilson's tab.
And as she walks out, you just see a single hand go up with a very distinct finger pointing up as she slams the door behind her.
You're welcome.
I mean,
this is people are being poisoned with like a drug. What are you even saying? Like, why would anybody do that? This is
I don't know, but this is the only thing that I can think. The stuff that was. God, I feel like I'm. I look around. Who else is in the building? Is it just the four of us?
Just the four of you now, yeah.
Well, and Detective Miller's mustache. I pull out my
mustache,
flask.
yes.
I
The
pull
four
out
of you
my
plus
flask.
mustache.
I pull out my flask. I take a really quick just a little, and then put it back in my pocket. None of this makes sense, but we gotta find. She said that he might have slept behind the building, but there was no one there.
There was no
when
one
we
there.
walked.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So we need to find.
we should maybe call an ambulance for Connor.
Like, oh, if Connor's just sitting there in the corner, just whistling a tune, happy as a
Because-
clam.
all right.
Something is-
What like is this really that bad? Like,
Wait,
Toby
well-
goes and looks.
Yeah.
You go to look at it. Toby, I'll get a sand roll from you in a second there. But as you go to look at it, this man looks like somebody happier than Bridgett on a good day. I'll take that sand roll as you check out the busted up leg.
That's a success.
All right, on a success, I'm taking from you 1 point. It's pretty nasty, but
Well, while our sergeant calms down, I am going to go ahead and radio in for an ambulance for Connor.
and yeah, some time goes by, an ambulance does show up, and he saunters in. Thanks, guys.
We need
Shame
to.
about the stew. You would have liked it.
Doc, does June and or the Proby feel anything? Are my pants wet still?
And whatever was on there dried.
Okay.
Probia, you feel fine. Your hands are like a little purplish. Because you were holding the bottle as mimed like this.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm one of those people that will punish you for miming an action.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's just like, oh God, what's on that?
Yeah, so they're eventually an ambulance comes and takes Connor away. It's getting to be mid to late afternoonish.
All right.
We
So
go to the place of work, or where else you think we should be looking for these
I
more
think that-
information about where the girls might be? But now we've skipped into a missing persons case to some sort of poisoning case. Like, what is this?
I would love to know. I would love to know. What I
How long does it take the science nerds to scoop the goo and figure it out?
It takes them a little bit. You know you'll get a call when the stuff is ready.
But yeah.
Then come scoop the goo here too. Maybe.
Well, it's all down the drain. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, because Sergeant Joyce just dumped all your evidence.
what? I'm a hothead. It happens.
It happens.
Felicia might go to the paper. I mean, doesn't have that high of a circulation, but this you don't want to make the paper like this again.
What I don't want are people dying. I don't want people getting flesh-eating bacteria.
Connor was pretty happy. He didn't seem like he was. I mean, okay, his leg seemed like it was dying, but the rest of him was.
What? Wait, why is that a but? But nothing. His leg was dying. He's unwell. He needs help.
I mean, he lives on the street. Like, it could just be a hygiene issue.
Yeah, it could be a staph infection of some that has nothing to do with.
But the pots and pans. Do you not see what I'm seeing? Am I?
I mean, they kind of look like the rookie's hands, but
it could also.
I mean,
you would guess it could also be overheated metal.
Yeah,
Yes,
are we
but-
just This just seems like a weird
Look,
trajectory.
But
Stuff is
Felicia's
donated.
hands.
Yeah, she also was injured by this substance, but maybe the girls brought the substance here, and
Is that not what I
But-
said? Am I taking
and-
crazy pills? I said that.
Or it could have been this birdie person.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
Connor
But-
did say something about the stew was Birdie's recipe.
Yeah, Felicia's
Mhm.
arms looked like she said she was, I guess, washing the dishes, and
After
That is what she
Birdie
said.
cooked in them.
yeah. We need to figure out who this Birdie person is.
We need to. If it's
Maybe,
getting
yeah.
dark,
Oh, I think it's
It's
midday.
it's pre-dark,
Okay.
but you would guess if you were to maybe go to one additional place, it'd be dark after you left
Yeah.
that second place.
So we
Well,
got the grocery store.
grocery
Yeah.
store or school.
I think the
School's
grocery-
gonna
the
be
school's-
closed at this hour.
School's out. Yeah.
Yeah, school's out.
I
Hey, you-
guess we
so-
could store.
Yes.
So if you
Grocery
manage
store it
to
is.
make your way out and start heading to the local Harvest grocery store right on Main Street. It is a beautiful brick building with a little green apple painted on the side of it. It looks like it has a bite taken out of it, which might be a problem later with a logo, but who knows? And as you get closer, the automatic doors they slide open, and a burly mustachioed man with a green apron goes, "Hi, how you doing? Welcome to local Harvest Grocery.
Hi.
We're all family here."
Oh. Are you? Um. We're looking for some missing people. Did you happen to have a sign hanging up for old Joe on like your bulletin board?
Oh yeah, right over there. And Bridge, if you want to show handout 4 again, it's the same missing persons poster.
Also, you have an employee named Beatrix.
Oh, best employee I've ever had. Haven't seen her in a while though. She called off a few shifts.
She's either
Once-
been missing a month or 2 weeks, depending on who you ask. When was the last time
she only used to work weekends, but she said she was going on a trip with her family for a while. I haven't seen her in a few weeks.
I
Where
heard
did-
you and said she was going on a trip.
Yeah, something about going camping with her family. It's always great for the kids to get some time with their family. But I tell you, she's like a daughter to me.
Oh.
That's why I gave her the extra time off, because she put in some extra hours. She really helped me out when I needed it.
So she was a good kid and a good employee.
Great kid. Great kid.
Did she happen to mention where they were going camping?
No, no, she didn't really mention that.
Did
Nothing
He
about
kind of scratches the back of his head. Like he's thinking about it.
with
I
family
did-
or family.
With her family. Angelica
Her
and Jeffrey.
parents?
Yeah.
Cape Cod?
That family.
No, I don't think it was Cape Cod. It was.
Emma Gansett.
That sounds right.
Hmm. My family used to. Anyway. Yeah. So if
But
she
don't worry,
was
somebody was covering her shifts lately.
who
Oh,
was that?
Was it Birdie?
Yeah, you know Birdie?
Yeah, little Birdie told me that Birdie works there now, apparently too.
Yeah, Birdie, she just onboarded about a week ago.
And her last name?
She told me, but can't remember.
Was she good friends with our friend Beatrix? Were they
I
pals?
think they knew each other. I mean, Birdie's a little bit older.
Yeah. Well, did you ever see Beatrix with? She had a friend Jessica.
Oh yeah, Jess, she'd come by sometimes.
Did Jess and Birdie know each other?
I don't think I've ever seen them talk to each other. Campbell, that was her last name. Campbell.
That goes in my little notebook.
Like the soup?
I guess it is like the soup.
Mm.
Oh.
Did Birdie
Did-
give you a address, a home address in her appointment?
No, she had a P.O. box somewhere in town.
Well, we've also learned that Birdie has been helping at the soup kitchen and made a stew. Did you mostly just
Oh.
sell
Between
box
the two, between us, her helping out down there, I'd be a little concerned. She's a little clumsy.
How so?
Well, she was helping me stock some bottles over, and he points to the little dairy corner.
Mhm.
Just I was stocking some bottles, and I swear she dropped one. It felt like it might have been on purpose. She told me it wasn't, and I had no reason to disbelieve her, but that that bottle just splashed everywhere.
Oh, it was milk that or juice or
Yeah,
something?
how'd you know?
Did it burn you?
He holds up his arm, and he has a long sleeve. And he kind of rolls his sleeve. He goes, "Yeah, a little bit."
Milk
Oh.
shouldn't burn.
Oh, what? Wait, what is his arm look? Is it just like blisters?
It's blisters in purple. Blistered in purple.
Oh, that's
Is there more of this, more of these bottles on the shelf?
No, I think when it broke, I could have sworn I thought it cut me. That's why I kind of just wrapped my arm up a bit.
did the milk come from the distributor or did Birdie bring it with her?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was from the usual pallet, but the bottle looked weird.
Was it a different label or the inside looked
And you see him kind of thinking. He goes, "Well, now that you mention it, the label looked a little off center."
How long ago was this?
About a week ago.
So I assume you still wouldn't have the garbage then.
No, that gets taken out regularly by
were
my employee in the back there. Hey, Skip, do you take out the trash today?
there's some but did all of these bottles come in with weird labels or was it just the one?
Just the one, I think.
Okay.
But he looks at
Okay.
his watch and he goes, "Oh, you'll have to excuse me. We're closing up soon. It's almost dinner time."
What
Well,
other
could we
quote?
speak with Skip real quick?
And did she
And-
have a locker here? Could we look and see? Did she have personal effects that she left here since the last shift?
If you're quick about it,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna run and
and
talk to
he
Skip.
points to a locker in the back. There's a beanie and a little name tag.
Anything else in there? No bottles, no empty. I'm looking first in Beatrix's and then if there's nothing I can find there, I'm gonna go to Birdie's just to make sure.
I mean, there's in Beatrix's there is a beanie and a name tag, and Birdie's there's nothing.
Okay. I'm just gonna shine my light in there just to see if there's anything that glows without any luminol or anything. I think okay.
No.
All right. I will
And
come back out quickly and
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and June, you want to talk to Skip real quick?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, oh hey, I know you guys are closing up. Skip, there's some people that have had some contact with strange liquids and have and it got burned. I just wanted to make sure that you're safe and that you don't have any
No,
burns.
I'm fine. No. He rolls up his sleeves. No,
Uh.
I'm fine.
Did you have any of Birdie's? Did Birdie give you any stew or anything like that?
No. I know she made some down at the soup kitchen, but
Yeah. Okay.
In order to hire someone, they have to show ID. Do you have her ID on hand?
And he kind of looks at his watch. He goes, "Can I get it for you tomorrow? It's somewhere in the back office, and I really can't be late for dinner."
I
There-
appreciate that, but this is official
Yeah.
business and we need that right now.
There are 3 missing people now.
And
This cannot wait.
he kind of looks at his watch and fine. He runs to the back and he grabs a file of a very obviously fake ID.
Where do you send her checks?
To the P.O. box.
Oh, what's that PO box address?
And it's just a P.O. box at the post office.
Not in Florida.
Not in Florida.
Okay. Okay. I think I overheard you say as I was coming back out that you don't want to be late for dinner.
Yeah, mother always says never be late for dinner.
Oh, my own
You're having dinner with your mother?
Well, I make sure to have dinner with her every night. She really cares. Family's important. Wouldn't you
Sounds
say,
like-
detective?
The family's very important. That's well interesting. Yeah. Like, how old is this man?
Middle-aged, maybe a little bit
Okay.
older.
I mean, that's kind of you. I'm sure your mother is.
He's got a great mustache though,
thankful.
much like yours.
So is dinner at your house?
Well, yeah, I go to mother's place.
Where is that?
Oh, it's just on the edge of town.
And specifically where?
And he rattles off an address.
Is June familiar with this address at all?
You know the street.
Yeah, okay.
It's definitely an address in town.
Okay. Well, you're right. You don't want to be late for dinner. Mother always says.
That's
Get
right.
home
Mother's waiting.
for dinner.
Am I free to go?
That's
I believe so, but stay close to your phone in case we
Of
have more
course.
questions.
Of course, I'll
And
stay.
if you
And he gives you a number. He goes, "This is mother's landline."
and if you have any questions and you think of anything, and she hands a business card.
Okay. Yeah. And he takes it and says, "You'll excuse me." And he hangs up his apron in the back room. Comes, kind of jogs out. More maybe toddles is even a better word.
Do the stores, like the hours on the store, match what him leaving
Yeah.
us earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
They look recently updated though.
Oh,
Like it looks like it was opened later and somebody scratched off the number and put a new one on.
Connor said something about going to dinner with mother as well.
Yeah, this is the
Sure.
second time we've heard that.
But I thought Connor
yeah, right.
wanted
The
to
second
know.
time. Just the second time we've heard that.
Grown men talking about going to have dinner with their moms
Well,
who've been
What's-
splashed with a substance.
What's wrong with
do you not
that though? Wait, hang on. I mean,
do you not have dinner with your mother?
I mean, sometimes, not every night.
It's a family. Some people have family dinner. Some people have that luxury.
That's true, but it's kind of unusual to hear grown men refer to their mother as simply mother. 2 in a row. That just seems suspicious.
Proby and June, could you give me some power rolls real quick?
Yeah.
row.
Yeah, they can't be late either.
Right. They really got to get to mother.
No. That is a fail.
All right.
I pass. I gotta.
Proby, you feel the urge, a very strong urge to go home. It's dinner time after all. But in your mind, you can hear can hear your mother calling to you, saying, "Come home. It's dinner time." But in the back of your mind, mind you, this is an almost irresistible urge. You're not going back to Proby's home or even your mom's home. That call is coming from somewhere on the edge of town.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Proby, you start walking.
It's incredibly unusual to hear two grown men refer to their mother.
Yeah.
And she turns and just starts walking to the door.
Proby, were you done here? The car's this
Are
way.
we dismissed?
Proby, you just keep walking. June, you hear the voice in the back of your head. It's dinner time.
I mean, Roby's probably just hungry for dinner. It is dinner time. Are we?
And Proby's
Probational
Proby's
officer
Yeah.
Taylor Jenkins.
he is
It
walking
is not dinner
down the road.
time.
Can I roll an intimidate
dinner time.
against my own party member?
You can please do, because as you go to shout for Proby, you see walking farther in front of him is William, the local harvest grocer, walking in the same direction.
I got what the frick with this intimidate? I got a 22. My
Ooh.
intimidate is 60, so that is
Hard?
hard.
Yeah.
And
You're just shouting at Proby?
I'm just trying to think, how many points do I want to spend of luck to get it to exceptional? So the difference is, quick math, is 10. I'm gonna spend 10 luck.
Yeah.
You shout at Proby with your deepest, most authoritative sergeant voice. The voice that caused those at the academy to fear you. You used this voice and caused a kid to piss his pants one day.
And I'll do it again.
Proby keeps walking.
Toby's gonna run up. He's very concerned. Pulls out his handcuffs and handcuffs the Proby to him.
You are rather than have this go down to a strength check, Proby's just walking, pulling that arm along as you go. And
I'm just gonna pick up Proby and put them over my shoulder on handcuffs.
so
Now,
I was like, give me a
interesting-
strength roll for that, detective, but also as you look, you go to grab Proby, you see somebody just at the edge of town in the woods.
That is a crit success on the strength check.
And I
got
never
like a 0-1
described
crit.
her. I never
Yeah,
described
0,
her.
0, 1.
She is a tiny,
so-
tiny person. So you have
Proby is
picked her
so-
up like a sack of potatoes.
You got that stash power. That's how you.
But as you go to throw Proby over your shoulder, you see something at the edge of the woods there, detective.
Yeah. All right, I look.
You see a teenager with
What's
brown
it look
hair.
like? Beatrix.
Looks very familiar to somebody you've been looking for.
Oh shit! I'll like yell out, like,
And she goes, "Help, please, help!" And she's easy enough to see. She's wearing a tie-dye
Yeah.
t-shirt. You can see her from a distance.
all right. I
Oh,
assume everybody
Sumner.
hears this. Yeah.
And
We
she
should
takes
go.
off into the woods.
I've already used my really great officer voice, my sergeant voice, and it did 0 shit for
Proby,
me.
you feel like as Detective Miller's carrying you to the woods after this child, I'm imagining like it's not a Shrek or something. Like you're the gingerbread man sitting on his shoulder, just running along. As you get closer, Proby, you hear voices, happy sounds. It's almost like the branches are opening themselves to you. Toby, you hear something different.
Oh.
You hear chatter and conversation. You hear the crackle of a campfire.
So, Detective, do you put me down to go chase after Beatrix, or
I mean, you're
am
still
I still
handcuffed.
slung?
You were slung.
You're still handcuffed together until Toby lets you out of the cuffs.
Well,
You know what?
I mean, if we're
I-
walking, yeah. What are you doing? Go ahead.
I am also an officer and have my own cuffs, presumably my own keys.
Only because
I-
you're being carried in the process.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call for a dex check to see if you can pop the handcuffs off.
I love it.
While they are rolling, I'm gonna
17.
I'm gonna motion to June and take off after Beatrix and shout after her, but we can get to that when they're done resolving.
Yeah, that's a 17 under 50. So
You
that
pop
is
that
a
cuff right
hard
off.
success.
With a hard success, you can even hop off Toby's shoulder and start like,
Like, hey,
Proby,
Yep.
you managed to, you're making your way through the woods like you've been there before. And you're running along, and it's almost like everything is parting just for you. And so Proby, I want to say that you run farther ahead. So we're going to come back to you in a hot minute there, Proby.
Okay.
But Detective, you lose Proby in the woods. He just clicked off those handcuffs and sprinted. What are the remaining three of you doing?
I'm taking off in the direction I saw Beatrix.
Okay. And you
I'm
hear
going
her
after
voice,
Proby.
"Help, please, help!"
Dude's like, we gotta help them, but I also feel like Rookie Taylor's got to get the dinner, but that feels like a confusing thought.
I think I slow down for a second.
And the voice does not sound like it's getting any closer. Help, help.
Yeah, everything about this kind of feels weird. I have a shit occult, but like, is there anything? I mean, I could roll a call and try to get a super crazy low score, but is there something else that, like, I guess my cop gut.
Your cop gut.
But that's not what I mean. You know what I mean.
Your cop gut is full of donuts, yes.
Yes,
And
but
coffee.
also my instincts. Like, I don't know what, like, that. I don't know. Do I roll luck? I don't know what I would
It's
roll
up to
for
you.
that.
You just saw the girl you've been looking for all day disappear into the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she ran away from us and is calling us to her.
For help.
She wanted help but did not come to us. She ran the other way. So I'm gonna roll my current luck, which is now 10 less. Okay, let's see. I got a 47 out of 50, so I rolled under my luck. I'm just trying to like get a gut check. Like, does this feel?
It feels strange, but also your cop instinct is telling you to find the kid that's missing.
Right.
So I would say this: your instinct could also be proceed with caution.
Yeah, I'm gonna proceed with caution, but I'm also gonna call for backup.
Okay. Yeah, you.
I know.
Breaker, we need backup over here. Card 42.
And we've already had two, like an ambulance and a cop car come out. So
Yes.
I know this is probably going to take a while. But
And as you're standing there calling in backup, you see two gentlemen wearing lab coats walk past you into the woods.
They didn't wear gloves.
They look familiar.
Sus.
These are your swab nerds.
swab nerds, where are you going?
They
touched it.
They wave a hand and keep going deeper into the woods.
I'm going to turn to Juniper.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
hey.
full name.
What?
Yeah.
Is there something that you should be sharing with us? Do you know something that we don't?
I don't listen. That goo, I touched that goo. I heard something in my head, but I think it was just I was just still upset from that couple because I know what that feels like. So I think it was just in the moment. And but mother wants you to be home for dinner. I mean,
What does that mean to you?
I don't.
Who is mother?
I mean, my mom does not
Your
want me
mom.
home for dinner. That does not. She doesn't matter. She's not looking for me to come home for dinner. The going home for dinner would be nice because she'd be proud of me if I got. We got to find Beatrix. I don't.
And as you're standing there arguing, you see a familiar gentleman from the soup kitchen walk by, dragging his right leg behind him.
Wait, wasn't Connor supposed to be at the hospital?
He can't be late for dinner. Jesus, what the fuck is going
He's
on?
walking
Right.
deeper into the woods, the same woods you just saw Proby disappear into.
Um,
Proby's in the woods. Y'all just
Joyce-
forgetting poor Proby.
Joyce, everybody has lost their goddamn minds. This
Yeah.
is some sort of mass hallucinogenic drug that has
Yes.
affected everybody in this town except for us.
Right. We're all good. I don't know about those scrubby
You're-
Q-tip
I can't let
nerds.
Jenkins. I can't let Jenkins run off. I'm responsible for Jenkins.
I lost sight of Jenkins. I tried to follow her, and I do not know where she went.
I'll
except
go
for into
in-
the woods.
I'll go in. You stay here for just a minute. Give me like a minute. If I don't call back for you,
There are so many people we have just watched walk into the woods, Joyce. Why would I let you go alone?
in case something goes wrong.
I think while they're talking, I think June has been like slowly walking that direction. Like, well, I gotta help Beatrix.
So June, you start walking in, and
Yeah.
do you keep going all the way through, or do you stop like when you start to see people?
If I see Beatrix, I think, or if I see Joe, or if I see any of the people that are missing, I'm gonna stop.
So they just keep going. They don't seem to pay you any mind, but they seem to be walking. If you're standing a little farther away, they walk up to a hunchbacked woman who places a hand on their face and gives them a little pat. She kisses one of them on the forehead. And this woman is wearing a very brightly tie-dyed t-shirt.
Oh, hey, Beatrix. Wait, that's Beatrix's shirt? And
Are you saying this out loud?
I think she's like, oh, Beatrix. We've been looking. You.
This old woman turns to you
Mhm.
and has a very ragged look on her face. Her hair is streaked with gray. Her t-shirt barely covers her hunchback, and she walks over and she says, "Yes, I'm Beatrix. Can I help you? Or who are you?
You're
Are you hungry? I can provide for you a meal."
I'm not really hungry right now. I'm not thinking about dinner. I'm not thinking about dinner. Your parents are looking for you.
Why would I need my parents? I have my family here. And she waves her arm, and you see behind her what could only be described as a 90s era commune in the woods. You see that owner of the grocery store tending a pot by the campfire. He waves as he stirs a pot of stew. You see Felicia, the woman that stormed out of the soup kitchen, helping somebody to drink from a water bottle because their wrist is turned exactly opposite the direction it should be. She's raising a water bottle to their lips and they're drinking it happily. You see a man fitting the description of old Joe hugging somebody else walking into the camp. And in a sleeping bag, you see Jessica.
Okay.
Tucked away, only one arm is visible. But you know how your elbow normally bends in this direction? Hers doesn't bend in this direction.
The wrong. I say, oh, do I see the rookie? I see Taylor.
Oh yeah, Taylor's sitting there by the campfire. Big smile. Talking to people.
Your family looks happy, but
They're very happy. We take care of each other here.
They also look like they could use some medical assistance.
Oh, nonsense, nonsense. I'll tell you what, dear. Why don't you call your little friends waiting out there in the woods in, and we'll have a chat.
I think by this time, like,
Yeah,
And
I'm like,
she
Sarge,
smiles
detective.
wide.
yeah,
Like, Sarge,
I
detective, I found Beatrice.
yeah, I think Toby and Joyce were just like yelling at each other and not realizing June, like, and just being like, "This is what we need," like, just like not agreeing,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
realize June is also gone.
June was gone, and eventually you walk in, you see this beautiful campsite put together, and
Yeah.
one of the people brings her an empty bottle. And she's, oh dear, you need some more. And she, under her side,
Mm-mm.
puts it
No.
under her shirt
No, nope.
and pulls out a bottle full of a viscous yellow-green liquid.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I think
There you go,
June
dear.
has backed up a little bit. Like, Sarge, detective, tell me you saw her put some goo in a bottle from her body.
Ma'am, do you have drugs underneath your shirt that you're distributing? Please pull up your
Oh,
shirt.
no,
It has like his
never,
nightstick
I
out.
never
and
do
is, like,
drugs.
prodding.
I was
Like,
gonna
like,
say,
She pulls up her shirt and what can only be described as a malformed teat is on the side of her body.
absolutely
just one
not.
on the side. All right, I'm rolling sanity without you
Go, yeah,
asking.
that's gonna be a
Oh.
sand roll for you.
Yeah, I am. Also,
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna compound on that sand roll just because I don't want to have you do two back to back. As that person who filled the bottle takes it and drinks it,
What?
their arm just twists.
Oh. All right.
So that's
my
gonna be a
dice
sand roll
are
for.
my dice are telling a story, Doc.
Oh, what story are your dice
Oh
telling?
no.
I'm seeing all
Is that-
zeros.
Oh!
You were the voice of reason.
It's a
Oh
gift.
my
A
God.
gift to the DM.
Oh.
So we'll come back to you in a second, there, detective.
Yeah,
How'd the rest of you do?
I did really well.
You did really
Right.
well. Okay.
Which means I'm just left with the horror.
Yeah,
thing
given
about
those two
losing
things
sanity
together.
Is like you lose sanity and you're like, oh, okay, this is new normal. When you win, it's still a price. There's a price.
You're gonna lose 3 points of sanity on a pass.
On a
I
pass, you lose
just-
3.
On a pass, you lose 3.
I just made
And
it.
so that's gonna be 3 for you.
Oh, good.
Laura, I
That's
think
fine.
this guy's an appropriate die.
No,
What
I don't
what
think it
size
is.
die? Oh no.
No, Doc.
Was that an 8? Was that an
Don't.
8?
So Laura,
Mhm,
The 8?
mhm.
see, normally I would even say it should be max sand loss on a fumble there, but the dice also agree with me.
Yep.
So why don't you
Don't
make an
blame the
intelligence roll as
dice.
you lose 8 sanity?
Oh,
Perfect.
no.
Oh wow, you
I think at this point,
the stash
Um,
gets up and leaves.
The stash leaves your face.
I think I get my gun out.
Okay. I
Um,
want to find out how detectives
Yeah.
sanity roll, how's intelligence roll went.
The dice continue to tell a story. I just rolled a 74 under 75. So I passed.
Oh,
You understand.
So
I understand what
detective,
I'm
I am
seeing.
going to give you as a bout here
Mhm.
a sort of ideology for a few rounds. And that ideology is you should never break up a family. And as you pull your gun on this woman, she raises her hands, drops the shirt, and says, please, I have my family here. Let me be with my family, please.
ma'am, you're
Whoa.
hurting your family.
And she
Sergeant,
looks at you. She makes eye contact with you, Sergeant, hands still in the air, and says, isn't that what a family is? Pain?
Yeah.
suffering? Isn't that family?
I whip around and point my gun at Joyce and June. Say-
Taylor,
Sir,
I was saying
Detective-
you are free to do whatever there, Proby. You just getting you to the camp was the result of that power. I'm not going to control your character from that point, but you are in the camp and you see them pulling a gun on her.
I'm gonna shout, now that my detective has a gun on me, I have to turn my gun back on my detective. And I say, Jenkins, Frost, out of here now. Get back to the car. I know that that probably is not going to persuade them necessarily, but
I
Up to them.
oh jeez, and I was like, I didn't think I'd ever have to use this service. I don't want to.
Yeah, the
Both of you, drop it.
when did you get a piece?
Listen, I don't know. There was some kind of code. They said I needed to have one because I don't know. Because I crimes.
As you're holding guns on each other, she says, "Please, if you let me leave, I'll leave. I promise."
I'm
No,
gonna,
but you can take people with you.
I'm
Yeah,
going.
you have to let her leave with her family.
Let me go with my please.
She's hurting them, detective.
They look happy to me.
I'm
Rookie,
putting my.
I don't know what to do here.
So I'm going to make what I think is probably the dumbest decision. I am going to take the 30 doc your sub, please. I'm going to take the 30-day coin from my anger management class and flick it to June. And while people are watching that happen, I'm going to take my gun and try and take out the lady, her shoulder.
Okay. Give me a firearms roll.
But before that happened,
Yeah.
I would like to try, if you are pulling on Mother, I'm trying to put myself in between you and
Don't
Mother.
do that. Oh no. Don't do that. I hate that for me.
I love that for you. That's so wonderful.
Yeah,
So you have Proby in between, so you're going to be firing with a penalty die.
Okay, I don't know how that works, so you tell me and I'll do it.
Roll your firearms.
Oh, let's roll low. Think low. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So I rolled a 42 out of 40. I will spend the luck to get
Also,
it to.
Here's how the penalty die works. Roll another D10.
I hate that for me. Okay, here we go. That's a 2.
So it's going to stay as a 42.
Okay.
You're going to spend the luck?
Yep. Yes.
Roll me some damage as you wing Mother, and as you squeeze that trigger, make me a power roll too.
Okay,
We'll do all the rolling in one go.
I don't. Oh no, I don't have the gun statistics.
Should be.
I've got Brawl and Switchblade as the damage. Ooh.
Should be a D12 for a service revolver.
Who has a 12? What the crap? Can I just roll 2d6? I don't know. What am I looking for?
Whatever you roll.
2d6s. Okay. That is a whopping 5 points.
Okay. So yeah, you shoot her in the shoulder. Give me that power roll.
Okay. And
As I'm going to roll against you.
alrighty then.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. 43. And my power stat is 50. No, I don't know if I'm at a negative there too.
No, that's a regular success. Regular success.
Okay.
You're fine. Okay. But with my hard success, you feel a chill in your chest. And you are going to lose 4 hit points.
Oh, God. Just for standing there. Jeez.
Ooh. As you hear this woman that you just shot look at you through bushy eyebrows and say, "Listen to Mother." And you can feel a hand squeezing on your heart. Oh, it's a D. Oh, I understand D10. Okay, so we did a little extra damage, so no big deal. You feel that squeeze in your chest. Listen to Mother. You can leave now.
Ma'am, you're hurting your family.
You aren't my family.
You're hurting them. You're killing them.
You don't understand, Sarge. You don't understand.
I
And
am
I
all these people have. Now you have a choice, Sergeant. You can leave and let me raise my family. You can attempt to stop me, or you can die.
I think it's seeing Joyce take damage. It kind of, you said it was a few rounds, like snaps Toby back out of it because he hasn't touched the substance.
Yeah.
And he's gonna whip around with his nightstick and try to hit her whenever that's in the
think
course of
So
things.
Get her.
I think June tries to
as-
stop that.
as this is happening, you notice that members of the family have begun to walk over in between as if protecting her, these wounded people forming a human shield around Mother. So to get to her, you would have to get through a number of people. And they're already pretty wounded. There's Connor dragging a leg. There's a person with their arm clearly not in its socket. And they just stand in front of you and just say, please don't hurt Mother. Let her be.
very
Let her be.
slowly and calculatingly take out my own weapon.
Okay.
I'm not taking a shot, just ready.
So the first in the Dex turn order, because Beatrix just went, one of the family is going to be standing there and just blocking her. And by Dex order, next would be Sergeant Joyce Wilson. You feel that cold clutching in your chest. What would you do?
I mention, kind of mumble, we're not having another Koresh. And she's going to try and aim for her head.
Take a shot. You have
Um,
multiple people in the way, so it's going to be at 2 penalty die.
I hate this for me, but okay.
I love this for
Alright.
you.
I'll bet you do, you jerk.
Would you
Oh,
roll?
no.
I was on such a good roll there for a while.
You were.
So my firearms is 40,
Sure.
and I rolled a 95.
It's not quite a fumble because 96 plus is a fumble.
Okay. I could spend all the luck I have left.
That is up to you if you would like to spend all of your luck.
It is,
Or you could have the shot just go wide. That is up to you.
actually no. That wouldn't even be enough because it's 95. So even if I
Mm.
spent all my luck, that wouldn't be enough. So it doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep my luck and fail the shot.
You fail the shot. It sails wide. And as you do that, one of the members of the family who has a compound fracture in his arm swings his arm at you. And you have a choice to fight back or dodge. As he's swinging a bony arm at you.
Would sweeping the leg
That would be a fight back.
be a fight back? Okay, yeah.
That'd be a fight back.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so brawl, fighting, brawl.
Fighting brawl.
Okay. Okay, that's a 33 out of 60. So then I could spend 3 more luck and get it to a hard
success. You can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
But here's the fun thing about fighting back. Ties go to the attacker. You can spend it down to that hard success as you would like, but he catches you in the face for 3 points of damage with that bony. You can feel the bone scrape your cheek.
I don't like that.
I didn't think you would.
I don't care for that.
So that takes us in the turn order to Proby. What's Proby doing? You see them attacking Mother. The family has formed a human shield around her.
Yeah, my priority right now is to protect Mother.
Okay. You've seen the sergeant attack Mother.
Yep,
You
couple
see
of times.
Toby trying to swing a nightstick.
I'm going for Sarge.
Go for Sarge.
So that is my
And what are you
40
using to attack Sarge?
my 45.
Okay.
40. That is a 29.
So I was incorrect. It's a D10, not a D12 for damage.
Right. So that's a 29 under 40.
Roll me some damage against the sergeant.
That is a 7 plus 2. That's a 9.
Great for me. I love this. This is great.
Is that a major wound for you there?
I don't know what the wound.
What's your maximum hit point? I have your max hit points
my
actually.
My max hit points were 14.
So
I
7.
I currently have 10. So yeah, that would put me at 1.
That's a major wound. So if you drop to 0, because of this major wound that you've just taken, you will die.
Amazing. I love this. This is great.
So after
Stupid fucking
Proby shooting the Sarge, we have Detective Toby Miller. You've just seen the Proby shoot the sergeant, as well as get attacked by a man with a broken arm swinging bone. And an old woman saying, "Listen to Mother and let me raise my family."
Toby's gonna look and see how hurt Joyce is, and
Joyce has seen better days.
yeah, and
Joyce may not see another day at this rate.
yeah, he changes his focus from going after Mother to moving towards Joyce and grabbing her under the arm as he says, "Stop. We'll let you leave. Please don't kill her."
Make me a... Well, I will say this because it'll determine the roll. Are you lying to her? If you're lying, go fast talk. If you're being honest, give me charm or persuade.
I think it's more of a lie in Toby's, because Toby's like, she should not be allowed to leave. But I also know what Joyce did.
You've got Joyce under your arm, and if you're lying, give me a fast talk.
Okay. That is a hard success on fast talk.
And so for a brief moment she looks at you and she says, "If I can leave, then let me leave."
Okay. Well, this is my family here, so I'll let you leave with your family if you let me leave with mine. And also the Proby and June, please don't take them.
Their choice to join the family is up to them.
And also, I kind of like these crime scene texts as well. We call them swab people, but they've grown on us over the years. But you say it's
no
their
one
choice.
will have to come with me who doesn't want to.
But
family is a choice.
It seems to me that you're messing with their heads. Yes.
I merely present them a choice.
Can you release them from giving them, it seems like, no choice?
They are under their own power to do whatever they wish. As she's saying this, the family is like coalescing closer to Joyce.
Proby.
They see blood in the water.
Trying to back up.
Please, Juniper, please come with us, please. Swab nerds, Julia and
Chance.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. Please come with us, please.
You really don't understand. And I'm backing away, covering Mother's retreat.
Backing with Mother, okay.
Yeah, covering retreat.
I love my family. This is not them.
And
this is not your family.
As she's backing up, you see some of the family packing up sleeping bags and dropping tents. They're breaking camp behind the crowd of people protecting Mother.
Joyce, it's only me. I can't fight them. You're bleeding out.
No, you gotta go. You got to go. Get the swab nerds. Juniper,
I'm gonna roll for the swab nerds.
Taylor, please come with
Okay.
us.
One of the swab
I-
nerds comes over to your side.
I was waiting for turn order, but
Yeah, you're next in the turn order actually. So go for it, June.
June's like, this is so hard because I don't know how affected June is by the goo, or
I'll
influence.
say as they're packing up, I'm gonna have you and and Taylor make power rolls. It's a very important power roll, so you may want to pass this one.
Listen, dice.
The
Uh-oh.
dice tell a story.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, no, not it. No,
Okay.
Is that a fumble? No, it's
What'd
not.
you roll?
90.
Okay, no, that's not fumble.
I
How'd you
was
do there,
looking at that.
Proby?
94.
Yeah, the two of you are really compelled to help break down camp and help Mother leave.
Like, listen, you don't understand. You don't understand what it's like to have family that doesn't actually care, but they just want they just give you room so that they get a check and they don't care about you. But like, Mother cares, and she gets dinner for us.
Where are you
cares?
going with them?
Doesn't
June, when you
matter.
look
We're going home.
June,
Yeah.
you look over to that disfigured creature of a person, and for a brief moment, in the sun peeking through the trees,
Mhm.
you see your biological mother. And she just looks to you and says, "Let's go home.
Yeah.
Bring the
Yeah,
others."
I'm gonna. Yeah. We're gonna go. We're gonna pack up and we're gonna go.
And you see
And
them like,
Mhm.
and they're packing up. They pick up Jessica in the sleeping bag, still not moving.
Just don't eat it. Please don't. I don't think I can fight much. I am really close to death. And as wizened as I am, I believe that if I can make it alive and get tended to, I can get these kids back. Get them all back. So I gotta go, but I gotta leave now.
I have an interesting question for Joyce and Toby here, because it will directly influence what happens next.
Yeah.
Are the two of you backing away to leave
I
as
am.
they're striking camp? Okay,
I
you
am.
are.
Because if I
And-
die here, I cannot fix this later.
Okay.
Toby turns to Joyce. Says, I think I need to go with them and see if I can get people back.
Toby,
You're in no
Toby.
condition.
I
As
won't-
you're saying this, Toby, one of the people walks over to you and says, "Please, if you're going to come with us, join us."
Please, Toby, don't. Please.
And they put an
I
armor. They put an armor on. You can feel the elbow dislocated in the wrong direction, and they bring you directly up to Beatrix.
Jesus Christ. Toby, don't. Please come
She
with me,
says,
please.
if you would like to come with us, please join us."
Okay. Drop my gun and nightstick down. It's the only way I can make sure everybody's safe.
Oh, Jesus, Toby, don't. Please.
And they hand you a bottle of that liquid
Yeah.
and slowly raise it to your mouth.
June's like, you'll understand how good it feels. to
While
be
this
a
is
real
happening, Doc,
family.
are they all still surrounding Mother, or are they breaking down
They're,
camp?
they're, they're very much there's enough people breaking down camp and protecting her that you don't have a clear shot.
Fuck.
And you still feel that tightness in your chest that if she wanted, all she would have to do is squeeze.
I want it directly from the source.
She'll
Mother,
lift up
can
her
I
shirt and
can I drink from you?
she'll
Did you-
lift up her shirt to.
Did you drop your gun? You did,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You said
I
you
think
dropped your gun.
I know I did.
I'm going to get
Laura's
one,
having regrets.
Yeah, I am.
I'm going to get one last look at Toby. to see if there is any part of him. If they're letting him get close, I'm gonna throw my gun to him, and then I'm gonna back out of the woods.
Uh,
All right.
June did have a gun out at some point.
You
I'm
did.
just gonna
You did.
say it.
But
Not that she's not holding it. Or anything.
you are presented this deformed appendage with a greenish liquid dripping out of it. And she says, "Mother will always provide for you, my child." And you feel a hand just brush your hair in that maternal way.
I go to toss my gun at him as I am backing out of the woods.
We're
'Cause right
limping,
now-
really, because you're pretty hurt.
Yep, right now he's close. This is the closest we're gonna get. So either
All
he
right.
do it or not, and I don't know what else to do in that
I'm
in that
gonna roll a
instance.
happy sad on that one.
I don't.
Are
like
are
you.
you drinking from it, Toby?
I don't like you right now.
If you're gonna throw the gun, I'm gonna try to get it and shoot.
So give me a hard dex as the gun leaves Joyce's fingers. Joyce, you feel that icy hand on your chest just squeeze.
Yep.
That's
And
a 003. That's an extreme.
Ooh.
You've caught Joyce's gun as she drops. Joyce is
Oh.
in the dirt, her face in a rictus of pain.
All
But
right,
Toby,
I'm
you've got a
firing
gun.
point blank range right into her, like
That is a
through
oh.
through the teat.
June is gonna try to save Mother.
Same. Yeah.
Heat.
So normally
And-
you'd get a bonus die for point blank range, but you have two people actively trying to stop you.
Yeah,
So I would say at least one of those is going to cancel the bonus die,
got
and
it.
one's going to put you at a penalty die. Is there's just a kerfuffle of people?
Penalty die?
Yeah, June's just gonna rush, like, not Mother.
All right, so with the penalty die.
Yes, because they're actively making it difficult to get to her. Like you're closer, but they're charging through a crowd of people to knock you over.
Well, my firearm skill is a 20.
Okay, and how'd we roll?
I rolled a 96.
Oh shit! I died for nothing. Damn
You
it.
died for you missed the shot, and because that is a fumble, I'm gonna take
Yep.
some narrative here, being cognizant of time.
Do it.
You
Yes.
go to shoot her through that appendage, that teat, and in doing so, a member of the family shoves it in your mouth.
No.
Oh.
And as you feel that burning liquid go down your chest, you feel more part of a family than you've ever felt. You feel that warmth, that first hug getting off the bus after the first day of school, that warm cup of cocoa when you scrape your knee. You feel whole. And eventually, camp is broken down. You all manage to pack your things, and slowly but surely, Mother leads you deeper into the woods. And days go by, and people wonder where everybody in town disappeared to. The unhoused population, the soup kitchen has remained closed for weeks now. No one knows what happened to Beatrix or Jessica, or what happened to the police that were looking for her. But then months go by, and a hiker in the woods finds a harrowing sight. A ring of people all holding hands in various stages of decomposition. In the center of them lies a woman in a ratty tie-dye t-shirt. And that's Maiden Mother Crone. And that, friends of the Symphony, is where our show ends for the night. Thank you so much to my players for this. This was a fantastic time for this. I had a great time. I hope you all did too. If you're watching live, you're watching the replay, you really are the best part of waking up. I appreciate you. I know Bridgett appreciates you. We all appreciate you. Again, if you enjoyed this content, please consider helping Symphony make more by backing on Patreon at patreon.com/Symphony Entertainment. I'm going to go around the table one more time to have the cast sort of give a little goodbye to everybody, say where we can find you, and have a great time. So let's start in the order we started with. Lore, why don't you tell us who you are, where we can find you, and how much I'm going to be building for these therapy bills after this.
Yeah, I don't have therapy for a few weeks, so this is yeah, I'm Lore. You can find me yeah, this just I cannot believe that ending. Yeah, you can find me in the Thirst channel with all the teats.
A lot in the Thirst channel.
With all the teeth.
Thirst channel with all the teeth. But you gotta be a patron for the Thirst channel.
You gotta be a patron to join the
that's
Thirst channel.
true.
So another reason to back Symphony at patreon.com/Symphony Entertainment. For the low price of a cup of coffee, you can find out what goes on in that Thirst channel.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Thirst.
Jesse, you want to tell us who you are, where we can find you, and all that jazz?
I'm Jesse. I guess I'm Bagel's mom.
Bagel.
Bagel.
It's Bagel. That's
Look
Bagel.
at that! Look at that happy dog.
And I'm around. I'm gonna be at Gen Con next week. In the gamers room, stuff like that. We got our ribbons thrown down. So I'll be around in the convention center. Maybe you'll see me around any of the
I'll come visit you.
Cthulhu stuff. So yes,
you go.
I'll be
please
there.
visit
Go
me.
find our friends at Gen Con because I can't make it this year.
I will
Go
be
find
running
friends.
games with Gehenna Gaming. So
Oh, Gehenna Gaming's fantastic. We love them.
And thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. You're up. Where are you? Where can we find you, etc.? Give us a little sign off.
Oh, I'm around. You'll find me as Anti-M, Anti.M, Anti-M on Bluesky or on the Symphony Discord. Can't recommend the Thirst channel enough. So go get that Patreon sub.
Get that Patreon sub, if only for the Thirst. The content is the bonus. The Thirst channel is the real reason.
It is.
I tell you, the check cash is just as green.
as the liquid coming out of the teats that we're talking
No
about.
more
Just like the liquid coming out of the teats.
Yep.
No teats.
The
Chat just teat thirst. Let it. Oh god. Tracy, why don't you tell us who you are, where we can
Now
find
my
you?
brain is just coming up with all these teats with little stashes on them. The thing. Okay, I'm
Tell us
Tracy.
why it's so terrible to be a thin blood.
Mythical Magpie on socials. I'm in Sanguine Arch, where I get to be better than Doc. This was
Excuse
fun,
you.
and I will be sending you my therapy bills. Thank you so much.
I believe
Yes.
it. I believe it. And I'm Doc. I've been your keeper tonight. I'm found all over Discord. If you want to pick up this scenario as well as 11 others, it's going to be a fantastic collection. We've been working on this for a while. It's going to be full. I mean, it's a Heinrich and Evan collaboration, so you know it's going to be good. Pick it up when it comes out. It's going to be called Year of the Goat. Kind of tells you a little bit about what you're working with. But please check it out. Have fun with it. If you want to buy stuff that I've written, only because I have it right here, my very first print-on-demand scenario, Lights in the Trees, is available on Drive-Thru RPG, among others. Pick those up, please. Check it out. And make sure you back Symphony, everybody. If you're watching this and you like the content, Bridgett does so much work for all of this. She has a production team with... You got Carl, you've got Bucho, you've got Bridgett. They're all working around the clock to bring you great content. So please back it because I know it means the world to them. And if one person watching this backs it because they watch this, that would mean a lot to me. So please out there, support Symphony. So back the teat if you want to. We'll make a special teat tier if we have to. Whatever it takes to get you to support Symphony. Say hi to everybody at Gen Con for me. And as always, I've been Doc. I've been your keeper. Have a wonderful night, everybody.